Yo, 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 yo. First off, let me show off my outfit. And the dogs just say, what's up? So, check it. These dogs are the trip. So, check it out. This is the Christmas special, Christmas kickback. Make sure you like the video when you come in. Share the video. It's AV in here right now. For my brothers that want to come in, you DM me on Instagram. I'll link you. And for my people, you already know what it is. So let me play this song real quick. And this is a video for the Patreon and members, so I'm not tripping up the copyright strike I'm about to get. It's all good. It's for the culture. We about to get the copyright. Hey, it's a super chat party. It's a super chat party. AV said, congrats to my bro for reaching this milestone. Proud of you never wavering with the trends and staying true to your message. On to the next, Millie. Keep grinding. Yeah, so it took like 3 years for this first one. And let's try to get a million. I looked at my views, and I actually got like 500 views this year. So let's try to get the million views. Let's get a million views for. Excuse me. Let's get 2 million views for next Christmas. I know Riley wanted to come up. Riley, let me play a song for you, cats. Though. Thank you for that, AV.
Already know. Let's go.
Shout out to the copyright strikes. Or let me try fair use. Fair use. Let's see if it works. Fair use.
I get high, riding on these big ass tires, I'm so fly. Riding in this big ass five, I'm so high. Pumping on this steak ass life, I'm so squat till the day a nigga die. I pull up at the club, all the bitches grinning. When I stop and drop the top, the wheels keep spinning. I'm off the chain, got a 6-4. When light hit, the color change. Play the 4-dot, 6 range for days it rain. Listen, man, I show you how to do this shit. Got the big truck sitting on the dually kit. Keep the big tool equipped for foolishness. Keep the fat doobie lit for oozing this. It's squad up, you know who's the shit. Fuck around and watch how fast a nigga blues your click. We so serious. Pussy niggas hating cause they hoes feeling us. It's Young J, gotta be the shit, cuz. Gotta be in something wild. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. Gotta be in something wild. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. With some monster beat. Gotta be in something wild. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. With some monster beat. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. Sometimes I ride till I can't no more. Benz coupe peanut butter seats, I ride with the toast. I'm on the block stunt. All I ride is candy paint button. Bitches love me cause I'm gutter and my pockets pudgy. Niggas hate I get a guts a motherfucking cut. Trust me, the boy sharp, y'all niggas rusty. I'm still gutter ride a bucket when a nigga hustling. Later that night I'm in a truck with the W stunting. We do it big, all you other niggas just be fronting. I'm on the block every day, a nigga still be pumping. I'm gutter till I'm dead and gone. Big truck sitting high, yeah the blaze is chrome. I'm at the red light.
Rob, you wanna come up?
About to get my head tied. Got a bitch with me, about
Come
to
up,
get
Rob.
my head right. Approach the boy and catch a hot one in your windpipe. It's young money till the day a nigga dead, right? Gotta be in something wild. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. Gotta be in something wild. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. With some monster beat. Gotta be in something wild. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. With some monster beat. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. Gotta be in something wild with some monster beat. Gotta, yeah. It's Young J Jeezy, yeah, the gutter man. Give a fuck about another man. I'm in a truck on a rubber band. It feels good sitting proper. The high yellow boy is a rider, smoking on that fire. But the 25s get me higher. One day I'ma tell Louise daddy, he said holla. Ice around my collar, I'm too chained up. In the back I got the chopper, I'm blue flamed up. You can't follow unless you got your shoe game up. Weezy been doing this thing, now the crew came up. I'm a true gangster, I do it, that all to it. Looking for the top of my whip, bitch, I blew it. Looking at the size of my kicks, nigga, that's deuces. Looking at the Glock on my hip, nigga, I trip, nigga. I dip, nigga. You see the wheel spinning, nigga, bow down and count my inches.
Gotta feel so wild. Man, this is my song. Gotta feel so wild. It's a monster. Gotta feel so wild. Yo, that's my shit. What's up? What's up? James Brown, what up? We chilling.
What's good? What's good?
Nelly, you got the link, bro. I sent it to you. Rallo, you want to come up? We chilling. No special effects. No extra level booty chasing. No strategies. No, you know what? We can talk about whatever y'all want. Let me put the link in the chat. Let me say
what
people in the chat, and then I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Again, thank you, AV, for sponsoring the show. He didn't sponsor the show. It don't matter if you're driving, bro. We chilling. You ain't got to turn your camera on. We just.
It's a celebration.
Yeah, we celebrate. Now, don't use that as an excuse, RPC. You can just hit the damn StreamYard. That's why I gave y'all the link. But I'm gonna just put it in the chat right now, in case Rallo want to come up. Bernie,
peace, everybody. Peace. What's good, everybody?
And Nixon, in case you want to come up. RPC. Let me put it. And I'm making a food video at the same time. I got some pork chops. I'm about to be eating them while I talk to y'all. I'm gonna make a short. My last short hit 5,000 views, so I'm gonna just do it the same way. Because that was just a filler. So I'm gonna do it for real one this time. So I got the ribs. I put the dogs in there. There it go, right there. There go the link right there, guys.
Rob's in the building. Peace, Bernie. What's good?
What up?
Nelly Nell.
Rallo.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody.
Rallo is a beats maker. He always show me loves on the beat.
Rallo.
Yeah, so you can come up. Come on, Rob. I'm already been drinking, so don't. Yeah. I didn't already started. My bad. What's up, Ray? You can come up, bro. The link right there. We just chopping it up. We gonna just take it. I don't know where it's gonna go. It could be about women.
Those are the best ones.
It could be whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But make sure I know who you is. If you just somebody and I ain't never seen you before and you try to click that link, I'm gonna boot you the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So just to let y'all know, it's the family. Wow. So they got a link right there. So how's your Christmas going, brother?
So far, so good, man. You know, I woke up late. I drank a lot yesterday. Did some running around. Saw some important people. Everything was good. Tucked everybody in, and now I'm here, man. You know what I mean? Drank a little bit too much. That's why I had to pop something though. La Marca, something cheap. You know what I mean? Got some OG little mimosa action. Celebrate my brother.
I want Thor to come over here right now. I'm about to send Thor to Luke directly. I want Uncle Thor. Thor got some of the best energy, y'all. If y'all ain't met Thor, his energy is so positive, it make you want to do good and show him and shit like your daddy. Like,
yeah, Thor.
I got a good grade.
Word, yeah, look what I did. Yeah.
I'm gonna salute to him now. Hold on.
Yeah, Thor is awesome. And salute to everybody, man. Yeah, this is such a huge accomplishment, you know, and it's it's that much sweeter because this should have happened a long time ago. But you know, God doesn't give us things until we're ready for it. And I think the timing couldn't be better, Fee. You know what I mean? You approaching 2022, everything that you've learned thus far. I ain't gonna take you another 3 years to get this to the other Millie, bro. So let's make sure everybody subscribe to the channel, share the video, show the love, because this guy works hard, man, and he's not afraid of talent. He puts everybody on, and I'm proud of you because you were able to achieve this without doing shit that everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? So, and you still put people on. Peace. What's good?
What up?
What's happening with y'all, man?
We
Peace,
chilling.
peace.
What's up, karate?
What's happening?
Brad,
Happy holidays to
you
y'all,
got the
boys,
wrong
man.
avatar up. Where the karate one at? This guy doing the karate and shit.
Yeah.
Peace,
Put the
Trap.
put the karate one up. Rallo, what's up?
Ain't shit, bro. You know, I be ducked off, but you know, I see, I got the notifications on, so I got it when it, when it popped up. So I figured I'd come in here and say what's up, show you some love and shit. Feel me?
I appreciate you, man. You for sure a day one. I like to see my day ones, man, because some cats come and go, and then some cats, they here to stay, man. So it's good
Bro,
when
you
you.
help change, bro. Listen to me. I can't help but reciprocate the love and energy you giving me, bro. You've been solid since I know you. You know what I'm saying? You barely knew me and basically gave me a consultation from the rip when you was
That's how this
charging
nigga
motherfuckers for
does,
that.
yo. Yo, trust me.
You feel me? I just reached out to him and asked him a question. He answered the question, and then from there we just built. You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
that's he been solid the whole time.
Who's
Ain't
that
never
right there?
wavered, never changed up shit.
Biology, what up, bro?
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm always gonna show that love right back. You feel me?
That's important, man. That's what I mean. Everybody that knows him, that's what he does, and it's important because you got to show it back. Because we live in a world right
Come
now
on,
where
man.
niggas is cold. You know what I mean, so when
Come on,
you
man.
get the love, just show it back. It goes a long way. You know what I
Show
mean?
it back, bro. You gotta, and you also gotta pay it forward, bro.
Facts.
Like, for example, when I first met Afi, I knew he had the potential to do exactly what he's doing right now, but it hadn't manifested yet. But I believed in him, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I always, every time I talk to him, he'll tell you, I'm just encouraging him. Yo, you doing your thing. I see you. You two alpha villains. I'm not familiar with everybody up here because I
I
don't be,
appreciate you. Nah, no
I be
doubt. Good
ducked
looking.
off.
Yeah,
But
word.
I've definitely seen y'all and watched a couple of y'all collab shows and stuff, and
Trying.
I'm really impressed with what y'all got going on, bro. Like the manosphere in itself is blowing the fuck up.
Yo,
What's up, guys? How's it going? Hey, Pat,
What's
how's
up,
it
y'all?
going?
What's up, fellas?
What
I
up,
appreciate
Riley?
you. I
Let's
appreciate you.
go.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah,
Riley,
happy
what's good?
holidays, guys.
Happy
Rob,
holidays.
what's good? What's
Yeah.
good?
Tell me a
I'm
few
good.
songs, baby. Y'all better
Hey,
come on.
I'm rolling Christmas tree right now.
Word, he rolling a real tree. That's what's up.
That's
You know what I mean?
I
Try to
love.
get my ears a break, you know.
That's what I do love.
Feel me?
That's what I love, man. How's everybody Christmas?
Oh, it's going well, man. Seeing
10
family and
bits.
stuff. Got to see my niece, drinking some Molson Canadian.
Hey, I ain't doing no complaining, bro.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Trav, how you doing, buddy?
What
Yo,
it do,
what's up?
man? What it do? What it do,
Good, nice
y'all?
to
What it
see
do?
you.
What it do?
Let me take this thing off because I'm cut off at the top. Hold on. Let me take this. It's gonna throw me off. Hold on.
Yeah, I saw the Warriors beat the Suns today, so I was like, "Yep, that's a good Christmas present."
Yeah,
You can't beat that.
Mhm.
Okay, that's better.
that man Steph is not human, bro.
Mm-mm.
What's up
Bruh,
with these weak ass fucking Lakers, bro?
We're done.
that
Bruh, you talking about the most disappointing team of the season, bruh?
Yeah, what happened?
too
I
much
have no.
talent with not enough.
There's not
Uh,
enough basketballs to go around for that many dominant people.
too
Mm.
much talent for gelling as a team. That's the problem. You
There
can't
you
have all
go.
Chiefs. You gotta
Too
have
many
Yep.
Indians.
Chiefs, not enough Indians. Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with the
Right.
Warriors. I was saying this before the year. I'm dead serious. I was looking at our squad and I was like, bruh,
Glass, come
we
up.
could we could win the championship this year. Cause I was like, see, even though we sucked last year, that's because of injuries and we had to bring
Mm-hmm.
new players on. But I understand business. You're gonna have ups and downs. I was like,
Facts.
this team is not used to playing with each other. And we and the teams we had set, the lineups we got set got messed up. But I was like, bruh,
Mm-hmm.
the Warriors are like kind of the Patriots of the NBA right now, bruh. They know how to
Mm-hmm.
take players and fit them in. Like, how was Gary Payton's son on like 4 or 5 teams and about to be out the league? Now he's starting to average double digits a game with the Warriors.
I also give that. I ain't gonna lie though. I give a lot of credit to Steve Kerr. He's a hell of a coach, and it shows.
Facts.
Like just the way his players interact with him, how they respect him, how they talk about him. Like
Yeah.
He's able to bring the best out of them players, and I think that's the culture that they've
That
created over there. Versus
exactly.
everywhere else, it's more so like, okay, who can we trade for to help us win right now? And if we don't win
Yeah.
right now, we finna shuffle the deck, see who else we can trade for. And what they don't understand is that they're not giving each other any chances to build any chemistry at
Right.
all.
Right.
That's a part of the reason why teams like Phoenix and the Golden State Warriors can do what they're doing, because they have spent so much time together. Yeah, they sucked for a few years, but they went through that
Right. It became
until
better.
they became a system.
Right.
That's the
Right.
difference. It's not
Right.
just about talent. It's a system they have
Yeah,
in
and that's
place
how you
where
get
everybody
better at
knows
things
their
when you
role.
do
They have
that.
an identity.
See, the
Hey, real quick,
Lakers.
shout out to my brother RPC.
Peace,
He said,
peace.
What up,
RPC, what up?
RPC?
salute to the original dominance mindset and Rock King Genius, the first cat to ever call me a genius. Man, bring your ass up, bro. You ain't got to cam up. Fuck that shit. And Sherelle, too. Come on, sexy baby. Come on, sexy baby. Let's do it. Let's do it, sexy baby.
But yeah,
DLP, come up. Let's go.
the problem with the Lakers,
Baby.
problem is the Lakers is they let LeBron be GM, and LeBron wants to win now, so he's not worried about
Right, because he at the end of his career.
Yeah, so he's not worried about culture long term in an organization. Whereas with the with the Warriors, they're the most unselfish superstar team I've ever seen. That's a big
for
thing
real.
too. Like I used to
real.
work at ESPN, so when I did an interview with Harrison Barnes when the Lakers first got good, I went over to his apartment and we watched the Duke North Carolina game because he went to North Carolina. So I was chilling with them and I was asking him, I was like, bro, because that year that he was there, Jermaine O'Neal was like in his last year, I think, and he balled out. But like 2 years before that, a year before that, they were like, oh, he's done. He's out the league, you know? So I was like, what's up with Jermaine O'Neal? Why is he balling so good in his this year? He was like, man, he's like, Jermaine pulled me to the side when he came over and he was like, hey, this Warriors organization right now, this is like the best organization I've ever played for. He's like, it's not like this in the rest of the NBA. He's like, don't take this for granted. Because he's like, I didn't like playing basketball anymore because of the business, or I wasn't as passionate. He's like, when I came to the Warriors, I got passionate again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like any job, any business. You have employees that the job doesn't know how to get the best out of them. They don't put them in position. Then they go to another
just tell you
company
what
and
to
they
do.
flourish. Yeah. So it's the same thing.
Yep. I would say I apply the same thing to.
Let's go, Birdie. He said keep
to like the
grinding.
music and shit, because you know I'm a producer and everything like that,
Let's
and
go
it's the
to a
same
million.
thing, bro. Like
Same
Bernie,
thing.
send me $1 million.
Same
like
thing, bro.
comment like what? Because like for example, and this is not to brag, this is just a blessing. Like Slim from 112 shouted me out like a couple months ago. I dropped a single.
Nice.
And my bro got him basically to catch wind of it, and then it turns out my aunt knows this nigga personally.
That's what it is. Energy.
You know what I mean? So like I've been elevating in a way where things are starting to align, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's like, bruh, as much as I love art and music and everything in between, the job aspect of it,
it sucks.
It could take that passion away from you, bro. That's why like I try my best to, like, for example, I do a lot of different shit. Like I produce and I do different things. So like I'll teeter between them. Like if one of them is starting to slip, all right, cool, I'll leave rap alone. I'll go sing for a little bit, or I'll go make beats for a while and sell those. And so I'm always in the mix somewhere, but the business aspect of shit can take the fun out of it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Bruh.
So I definitely understand that completely.
Bruh, trust me, I know. I used to also work with Nick Cannon, and I used to also do music too. I got a song that got 165,000 views on YouTube. Another one that's got 33,000 views on Spotify. It was like doing the music itself was fun, but the people I was meeting and like the politics around it was like the worst ever, bro. That's why I went into coding.
Man.
I was like, man, fuck this. I was like, even though I'm
seeing the way people behave when they got a bag in front of them.
Yeah, it's shady, bro. And then it's like, I'm not like, and then a lot of the people I used to look up to that I met, they were like suck ass people. So I was like, bro, fuck all this. It ain't even worth it, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's why like I built a culture with the dudes that I've been with from the jump.
You know what's interesting? what's interesting what you guys are saying is I felt that way coming into this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the dudes that I respected and looked up to or kind of really resonated with their game, it should turn out to be fuck boys and just shady and slimy, walking on their stomach. And and I have a newfound respect for content creators. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is not easy. You know, you know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
it's a lot of work, AV. I'll tell you that, man.
Yeah,
It's
Rob.
like,
Rob, the shit that you've been doing, man. You put me on. Everybody that's done this before me that continues to do it. I respect all of you guys because this shit is not easy. It's frustrating. You wake up with 10 new subs, and by afternoon you lose 6 of them. You going back and forth. So at the end of the day, same thing with the homies just said, Trav and the other homie. You know what I mean? Sometimes the work aspect out of it takes the fun out of it. But you really got to have a passion for it and have a vision. So if you're an artist, you really have a vision for your music and your artistry. That's what you got to focus. So you can't really focus on the grind that it takes to get there because that's the big picture. But for me, same shit. You know what I mean? Waking up and shit. It's tough, man. But I still enjoy it because it makes me feel good. It's like I used to go to therapy, but now I go to therapy 5 days a week because every time I talk to you guys, it's like my therapy. So whatever makes me feel good, as long as it keeps making me feel good, I'm gonna keep doing it because hopefully I'll pay it forward like Fee did for me. You know what I mean? So
you know, Alpha, I have to agree with you on that though. Like, you know, that's just like, you know, instead of just focusing on the sub stuffs, you know, just as long as it makes you feel good and creating content, knowing that you're helping other people out is like really good, and that's what motivates me to do it. And I think one thing like I've kind of realized on this journey too is just, allows me to be more creative and everything, develop new ideas for content and stuff. And I just really like, some of the people I've talked to, like you and, Riley and Afi, who have had on the show and everything, it's like, I like that connection we all have and the energy we all bring out on the live shows and stuff.
Absolutely, Rob. And I want to commend you too, bro. You've been doing a great fucking job. You helped me. I mean, you brought me on a couple times. We're going to do some more shit. And I definitely want to invite you over to my shit. But at the end of the day, man, everybody's different from different walks of life, looks different, ages, etc. But everything that we do is important because we have intention and we're trying to keep it real, man. So I'm glad that we could bounce ideas off of each other. And, when one of us eats, we all eat, man. So, hopefully we continue to grow. We keep this bond big and strong. So when it's time to unleash it, we can. You know what I mean?
It's a real life brotherhood. Real quick, man. I'm telling you right now. You just click in the link, bro. I just posted it right there. King Dre, bro. I want you on RPC, bro,
Peace,
to come
King Dre.
on the show. No excuses. I don't want to hear about the girl. You with your girl. You gotta join your brother. Y'all my brothers, bro. Y'all gotta get the fuck in, bro. Even if it's for like 5 minutes.
Tell Shorty to wait. Tell Shorty you'll be right back. Tell Shorty you'll be right back.
I gotta tell y'all my energies of my fucking people, bro. And Big Daddy too. It's the link right there, Black Spider.
Let's go.
Let's just run this around real quick. Starting with AV, and then we're gonna go to AV, Trav, Rob, and Riley. Because I'm curious to know. So what's your 3 goals for the 2022? Starting with you, AV, and I'm gonna put it on you, and then we're gonna go down. And then y'all come last.
Bet. All right, so boom. So what's my goal for 2022? To get my first book out. My first book out in the first quarter around my birthday time. My birthday's in April. Have my first book out. I definitely want to get to. I want to get monetized before my birthday. Get my channel monetized. You need a certain amount of subs, 1,000 subs, and watch time. And I want to publicly speak. I want to publicly speak sometime next year, whether it's at your event, Afi, or something. You're gonna see me on a stage publicly speaking to people, and I want to grow my tribe. That's my 3 right there.
Cool. Soul Glow Trav, what's your fucking shit, bro?
Soul Glow.
Yeah. So number 1, I set up my base. I'm finally stable in coding now. So I wanted to make another way to have passive income through online. So I figured out for me what I want to do. So I'm going to study Forex. So I found actually a course where it's this woman that was training to be an Olympic boxer, and then she was on Earn Your Leisure podcast. So she has students that are making like $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 trades on, or earnings on, Forex and stuff like that. So I'm gonna sign up for that because I've been doing my research for that. So that's number one. Number two, I gotta think because that's the number one for sure. Maybe I guess I'm gonna finally get a new car. So I already got pre-approved for like almost all the loans I applied for. So I'm gonna get a new car. I've had my car for 20 years. And then third one, I gotta think, bro. It's probably gonna be a destination or something like that. Because I was supposed to go on a cruise in a couple weeks, but everybody's catching COVID on it, so it might get canceled. So we'll see. But those are my three right there.
Cool.
Command your confidence. What you got, bro?
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna, I would say I'm gonna get my book released at the beginning of the year. Finally, I've been procrastinating on it.
Tell them about the book.
Yeah, I just got done doing a book on mindset and confidence, and talked about the 5 pillars of confidence. It's been done, but you've gone back and revised it a couple times, and it's just ready to go. And I'm on vacation for the week, so I'm going to work on getting that up on my website. And then I'm going to work on another idea for a book. And then my second goal is to continue putting out good content and, just kind of coming up with new ideas for the channel and, just to kind of reach guys out there and stuff like that. And then kind of work on, I have another business where I do website design and SEO, and I'm going to work on getting more clients with that. So I'll definitely be grinding a lot in 2022, but, it's going to be worth it.
All right.
Nice.
Let's go to Riley.
Well, with me, I got my 3. My third goal is to find another destination in the States, maybe move or find a better place to live because Michigan is just it's done. My second goal.
Yeah, it sucks here, Riley. I know.
My second goal would be to do more interviews when it comes to self-developing. I scored another one sometime next week. So sooner or later. And then my first one is just to keep working on myself and get better. Try not to be, it's like Glenn said with you yesterday, Alfie, try to get more comfy being uncomfortable. So that's what I got. But I got more than 3, but that's the 3 I can ring off the top of my head at the moment.
All right. Black Spidey, what's your 3 goals for the 2022?
Well, for 2022, I think I just want to try to interview more people. I've been steadily getting my videos up on YouTube. I was able to branch out like I wanted to around July. I was mainly focused on TikTok, but now literally on everything. So that's been pretty dope. Trying to network with more people who have been in this place a lot longer than I have. I'm still fresh blood in this, I really want to try and get with some people who do acting and do some better skit work. I mainly focus my hands in that when it comes to the red pill sphere, if it will. So that's mainly what I'm trying to do. I want to get more into crypto. I've been going hard in crypto. I've been staking coins and buying up a lot of that. I'm not very good with the Forex as far as regular fiat currencies connected to governments, but very good with crypto doing that. And I just recently got into the NFT world doing that as well. So that's basically what I'm trying to do.
Cool, man.
Talk about the NFT if you know about it. Rallo, what's your goals, bro? Your 3 goals for the next one.
All right. So as I said, I've had like a legend shout me out and everything. So basically my goal is the number one thing for me is to keep cultivating relationships that will put me in to actually make better moves for myself. Like, I think to be specific, I would like to get a major placement. The next would just be to continue to become a better producer and artist and expand my sound. And also just the third would just be to expand my artwork. As you know, I've started to paint and I've got like oddly enough, just quick story. I was at my job one day and we had a couple of canvases that I had done just kind of sitting in the lobby. I work right next to a college campus, so it was just like a bunch of the kids came in and they're like, "Yo, we have a whole art district program, blah 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 blah. We'll blow you up, this, that, and third." So all of my goals go hand in hand as far as basically just cultivating those relationships to put myself in a better position.
Nice.
Good. I seen Bernie was just up here. It was your turn and you fell off. It was gonna come right back up. I see you, King Dreas, with the family. It's all good, bro. Let's talk about the women real quick. What's y'all goes for the house?
Oh, I have plenty.
What's your goals with the house?
Are we starting with me or?
Yeah,
Yeah, go.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna continue to work on myself and stuff, and my game and stuff like that, and I am going to go for I'm gonna not let certain things hold me back like I did before, certain thoughts and attitudes, so I can go talk to more attractive girls, and I'm gonna get a lot. I'm pretty confident in myself that in 2022, because I see the change in myself. I got myself figured out right now that I think I'm ready to kick some ass.
That's what's up, bro.
Rock on. Hey, Black Spidey, look me up because I want to interview you on my channel.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry?
I said, look me up. I want to interview you on my channel.
Oh, that'd be totally tubular, bro.
Yeah, just command your confidence. Just look me on Instagram or just subscribe.
Right now, TOP, we gonna go with your goals, then we go with Bernie.
Hey, Bernie, nice to meet you.
Hey, how you doing, Command Confidence?
Bernie.
Yeah,
what's up?
TOP and then Bernie.
Salutations, brother.
Salute, Affy. Salute to the panel. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. My 3 goals for 2022 is more crypto,
Yeah.
more motherfucking crypto.
Yeah.
More crypto.
Yeah.
I got everything else tied down pretty tight. So
Okay.
Crypto.
Bernie, what's your goals, brother?
My first is gonna be go to Dubai and dress in my monkey suit as a mechanic and take a picture and frame it in a shop. That's my first goal.
That's awesome.
The second one is gonna be I'm about to drop a channel. AB knows about to drop a channel. So 2022.
Yeah. Let's
There you go.
Yep.
And then, but I'm gonna be automotive, so I'm like branched off differently from you guys do. You guys do a totally different thing.
It's all good. It's all good. Let's go.
And
anything is possible.
Yes.
Number 3, I'm about to expand my business exponentially, so that's gonna be good for me.
That's awesome.
Money is always good. All right, let me go. I had to go get my shit real quick. Hold on.
Matt W. What's good, my G?
Matt W. What's
Happy
going
holidays.
on?
Happy holidays.
We got room for one more person. I'm about to eat these pork chops as fire right now.
money don't make you happy, but being broke damn sure don't make you happy. And salute to your pork chop. I just fucked up some orange chicken that I made from scratch. That shit was fire. I got a half a pan left. I'm going to fuck up some more.
Yo, orange chicken is the bomb, man.
I'm telling you, that shit is good, especially when you squeeze some fresh oranges in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, I've been here cooking. That's why hoes love me.
Let's go. One reason.
Hey, I'm here, Affy, by the way, just to let you know.
Salute, right? I ain't even
what's good? What's good? Yeah, I had bad connection, man, and I had 12 on my coattails, so I had to back off. So, I was kind of coast clear on the situation.
There you go.
What's your 3 goals for 2022?
Get my startup going. You know what I'm saying? Trying to start my own business. Get my books done. I got a couple of books I'm working on. So, inspired by Affy. So I appreciate your support on that for sure. And just work on building my podcast up. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's good, man. That's what's up.
For sure.
Hey, all right, guys, I got to jump out the stream because I got to do some stuff tomorrow, but it's nice to hop on and say hello to everyone. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, Affy, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Nice meeting you, bro.
Rob. Have a good night, brother.
Riley, nice seeing you.
All right, come on.
Take care, man. Peace.
Bye.
Happy holidays. Be safe out
Happy
there.
holidays.
Peace. What's everybody's goals with the house?
Jesus Christ, we talk about this.
I'm just gonna focus on my money, man. Honestly.
Yeah,
Your answer.
Yeah, what's the goal? What's the goal, man? I don't know. Like,
I can't even think of shit I ain't done with.
Yeah. It's like there's real no specific goal for the hoes. Goal for the hoes. There you go. That rhymes. There's no real specific goal, bro. At the end of the day, we already know what it is, man. Basically, it's just revising your rule book. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my rules from last year don't apply to this year.
Right.
Because I put in more grind and I see shit. The more I see, the more rules I got.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it kind of depends, my nigga. But I do know, home base, right? Wherever you stationed at home base, there's gonna be a certain set of rules for the hoes around your vicinity. But when we travel, there's some other rules. You know what I mean? So
yes, indeed.
I don't know, man. International, all that shit. So the more I know, the more I tweak my rules, man. But there's certain things I just will not compromise, and that's my goals, man. So never do that. But other than
100%.
that, man, we gonna use them. We gonna use them and abuse them just like they want to be used. You know what I'm saying?
No, AV.
Come up, my brother. The link right there.
Peace.
AV is the slogan hard on the hoes for this year?
Yeah, bitch, fix your face, all that shit.
No, hey, that's a t-shirt. Hard on the hoe.
Let's go, man. You never know. Let's go, man.
Hey, no sloppy seconds either. No sloppy seconds.
No, man, like
that's for sure.
Yeah, man, because we can't let our foot off their necks, man. We gotta do it subtle, but the foot gotta be there, bro. Because no passes, none of that shit. These bitches have access to our content, so they know what we doing. So at the end of the day, if they trying to still pull shit after the shit they know we listening to, you can't let up on them.
Ever.
Right. They can't be sloppy mentally nor physically.
Right.
Hey, let me do a disclaimer for you cats. Now, I want to tell y'all this because it started at the end, and it's starting to continue. What's up, Love Face, the person who I thought was a troll, but then they come. That's why you never know.
That is a troll. What
but they come to my shows every time. So
that is a troll.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gotta watch out because bitches are watching this shit now. So the new hustle is submissive women that want to create content. Especially Oh, my kings. Oh, they go through so much. Just give them a prayer. All that fucking shit. No, that's not for real. That's not for real. They just want guys to be like, oh, where could I find one of you at? Ooh, so that's all they want, bro. So I'm trying to tell y'all right now, it's gonna be a herd of submissive ass women that they're not really submissive. They just want the
you're talking about the chameleons.
There you go. You speak on it.
They all chameleons. I don't even know why guys be thinking that is one chick out in the whole world for all females. That's not a chameleon.
This is true. I think what Spotty's talking about too, or Afi. Basically, they're using the talking points that we use. That shit always gets me like, man, stop. Like, there's some broads out here that doing content. They just repeating the words that they heard other niggas say, but they don't really practice it. You know what I mean? So it sounds good on the mic, but you could just tell by their energy and shit, they not about that shit. So you got to be real careful.
AV, I was saying that very same thing. Affy could tell you, Professor MGTOW could tell you if they remember when I first came on Instagram, I said that shit. I made a little short 30-second video and I said, I don't even know why you guys is discussing your business. You know what I'm saying? The issues you got about women on YouTube where women could consume it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They adapt, man.
You ain't doing nothing but give them your playbook. You can't get mad when they figure your shit out and
quit
and stunt you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why, you know what I'm saying, guys like yourself, AV, and Grown Man Business, you with the Masculine Action Network and Grown Man Business with the motherfucking Men First shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got like the perfect jumping off points where we can have like barbershop men talk. But a lot of these guys, you know what I'm saying, they got that attitude, well, why we gotta talk and don't know women be around? It's a reason why the elder men keep the women out of the motherfucking politics.
I appreciate you, my nigga. Yo, that's big facts. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you talking? Like, why? Listen, and again, niggas, I know niggas. If you mistake that I don't like pussy, something's wrong with you. Let's get that clear. But at the end of the day, there's a time and motherfucking place, bro. And a lot of the times and shit, man, it's really for recreational use. There's really nothing that she can do unless she bringing me a plate or she making content and she doing shit that she understands my grind, like Afi was saying. But at the end of the day, my nigga, there's a time and place because there's a lot of it's like domesticating an animal, bro. There's some danger in that. You know what I mean? There's some danger in that. And when you're around too many kids and too many women, even if they're your fucking own, it still softens you, bro. So you have to
wears down the wall.
You gotta balance yourself out, bro. And time management is key.
Well, hey, can I bring up Brian Pumper? Can I bring him up?
Oh shit, old school. Let's go.
Well, check this out. I don't know if y'all noticed, like, but with all the women that he's been around, to me, he got kind of feminine characteristics. No cap, just because he's been around them, he has to learn how to talk like them and lingo with them just to be able to be compatible in a lot of sex scenes.
Yeah.
Hey, he used to recruit chicks at my college, bro, because I went to the college where most of the kids from South Central went in LA. So he used to be up. Like, I remember one time I opened the door of my dorm room and he was like right outside politicking with some chick. I was like, what?
Nice.
Chick for a scene.
Who the hell is Brian Pumper? I never even heard of this motherfucker.
That's an old school nigga.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
I've never heard of him either.
Yes,
I make porn tapes. I don't watch.
Let's go.
Shout out to Unique from the clouds with the cash out.
But
Unique, man. Yo, happy holidays to you, man. Stay up, brother. Stay up. You already know. But yo, you know what's crazy though? I don't want everybody to think that, you know what I mean, I'm some motherfucking caveman and shit, I beat my chest all the time. You gotta have finesse with the shit. I know how to treat a lady and I know how to, you know, to make it work as far as the yin and the yang shit. But at the end of the day, man, I'm thankful. Now let's not get it twisted. All this masculine shit, you stand out, not necessarily in a good way, but I just can't see myself trying to adapt in that regard to the world. I try to adapt in everything else with technology, but the way that I behave, bro, I'm in a decent spot because I don't really have a following per se. So nobody's expecting me to talk about bitches and nobody's expecting me to motivate them. It's really kind of like I'm trying to find my lane where we could kind of talk about everything, like Top was saying, barbershop talk, because it's important, because we could talk about a lot of things, but I don't want to shun anyone away who's doing this and who's doing that. As long as we masculine and we becoming better, that's my goal. You know what I'm saying? So
I see what you mean.
Trying to find your
yeah, that's what I'm still learning. I mean, this shit's crazy.
Because I've definitely learned if you kind of focus on too much of one thing, then they come out of the woodwork and they say, "Oh, well, are you hating on somebody?" Or they say, "Oh, what are you really trying to say?" So I've actually had to, because I've got kind of a following now.
Sure.
So I've kind of had to center myself a little bit, recenter. And some people would say, "Oh, why are you centering it? Why not say this?" And there's some things I can't say because I've got men now. I've got like 10% females following me now.
Right. That's
so I've learned that I had to play this little game, as you were saying, just finessing it a little bit, so that I can not come off as hateful, but say that masculine shit that needs to be said as well.
Right. And you know what I like about you, Black Spider guys, because you're not a gimmick per se. Yeah, you have your own unique lane, and I said that to you last time we were on this panel. But at the same time, like, let's say for instance you want to experiment or you want to grow, right? Not necessarily change your look. You gotta take that into account too. That's the shit with men. And that's the shit with men. We talking to men growing. Sometimes man, you're gonna have to pay some costs and release some shit if you want to continue to grow. You can't be bound to a subscriber that's never met you. You can't be bound to your family who's living their own life but want you to live the way they think you should live. You can't be bound to society. I saw The Matrix. I know we were supposed to talk about that on Monday. Matrix was on some other shit too. Basically, Matrix was, in a nutshell, Matrix said it's easier to buy reality than to create it. And that's what these people are doing, man. They want to buy their reality and shit basically on what they see, and you can't be bound to that because you know what it is behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, a lot of my followers will ask me, "Hey, can you say this or can you do that?" I'm like, "Look, man, you can't tell me what to say. I'm gonna say it how I see it." But because I have more females follow me now, I've kind of had to put my hand in the center a little bit and kind of get out of the red pill just a little bit, just to kind of appease that side. Sure. And kind of be, like you said, I gotta be able to kind of plan out to grow. And so I've lost a couple of. It's a balance. So I've had to lose a couple people, but then I gain 100. Lose a couple people, gain 100. So it's like you're constantly readjusting as you're growing, because you're getting more people, and because you have more people in here, people say, "Oh, you a hater." It's like, okay, well, look at these 2 videos that show that this and that. It's a fight.
It's a balance, bro. But that's what sharpens. That's what iron sharpening iron does, man. You
LAD.
learning. You don't want to be stubborn. There's a lot of old dudes on YouTube and shit that are just stubborn. They don't want to pivot. They don't want to do anything, and that's why they're stuck at their subscribership, or that's why they've kind of made a negative name for themselves.
Yeah,
they're doing it for ego. But
like
if you're
fresh
truly
and fit, shit like that.
right, so if you're true to yourself, and you're doing it before yourself, your loyal following will follow you no matter what, because when you put out shit, you expect, as you grow, you expecting the people that listen to you grow. Why the fuck would I only be the one growing and you guys are still stuck where I found you? That makes no sense. For that, if you still listening to the same shit that you haven't grown, none of that information has worked for you, it's time to reassess who you listening to, bro.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
LDA.
Let me get LDA on.
LDA in the crib.
What's up, man?
Peace.
2022 LDA.
Salute. First of all, salute to the panelists, everyone that's on there.
Peace.
Salute to you guys.
Let's go.
Thank you.
I want to make sure I show love to everyone that's there. Second of all, shout out to Alfie Kingdom for getting that 1 million mark.
Hey.
So I want to make sure I show some love right there. And I'm not sure what you guys were talking about prior to this, so I'm just jumping on.
Your goals for 2022, brother.
2022. Oh, 2022 is. I'm in 2024. So
let's go.
There you go. Yeah, that's how we do it.
The reason why I said that, the reason why I'm in 224 is because I talked about it earlier this year on my show. I was in 2024 already. And the reason why I'm saying that, because sometimes we're short-sighted in our goals and we only make them, we make them too small. We need something that stretches us and expands us as men. So not saying in 2022 I don't have some attainable goals that I'm going for. Of course, I got some attainable goals as far as with my channel, as far as with things I want to do. But I'm in 2024. I'm already there. I'm there. You
like Tony Stark, that futurist mindset.
Yeah, you gotta have that, because what happens is I promise you, a lot of times I can go in, right?
Of course, let's go.
Let me say this. A lot of times on these YouTube streets, people only give you crumbs to keep you at a certain level.
Let's go.
And so they only give you information that's only going to last for you for a couple months so that you can come back. I want to give you information that's beyond 2022 to 2024 so that you can expand and evolve as a man.
Nice.
That's the mindset I'm at. So I say this all the time. People can attest to it. I'm not looking for fans. I'm looking for you to be an evolved man. I'm not looking to give you information. So if 2022 is one of my things I'm going to say, and I'm starting to say it already, I'm not looking to give information. I'm looking for transformation.
Whoa,
that's nice.
Hey.
School down, AV. School down.
Yeah, I'm not. Too many people want to give you a bunch of information about this and that and this and that. But who when you come back and look over 2021, what transformation did you really take place as a man? What did you really get from talking to this particular woman? What really took place? Did your pockets get fatter? Did your channel grow? There should be some tangible damn results from what you did in 2021. So that when you enter into 2022, you say, you know what, I'm going to go beyond that point. So it should be some kind of transformation taking place. If not, we wasting our time up here.
Big facts.
Yep.
Yeah, facts. You should be groundbreaking, or else you're barely breaking ground.
Facts. You know what I like? I like what you said too, LDA, about your goals. A lot of people are setting out safe goals. Small goals.
Adelina in the house on the late night, baby.
What's good, Adelina? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? You gotta set
You
some.
cats ain't got sexy white Russians in your chats, fool. You ain't never seen no sexy white Russian before.
Let's go.
Facts.
Yeah, set goals, man. Set goals that are bigger than you can actually imagine, and hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? So your only limit is yourself.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something else. This is a secret that I don't know if Alfie said it.
What?
But Alfie put a goal out to me last year. we challenged each other, and he said something. He said, LDA. He said, I want you to do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do our channel every day and see what happens. It has been 1 full year that I've been going 5 days a week.
Nice.
Hell and high water. Kids acting crazy. People passing away. But I've been in there holding the reins down.
There you go.
But this is the catch. We need people around us that's going to hold us accountable to the goals that we set. I called him. He called me. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, big? He go, what's up, big bro? I'm like, yeah, what's up, Ivy? Many times people don't know. I didn't know what I was going to talk about when I got up on this camera.
Oh, I feel you on that.
But what did I do? Because I was held accountable and I wanted to be a man of my word, I went on and did it anyway. A lot of guys don't have someone that they're accountable to. That's the reason why they don't accomplish the goals that they need to accomplish.
Oh shit.
RPC, peace.
Oh, RPC.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Peace to everybody, man. Yo, Alfie, man.
Level pussy chase. That's the first one. What's the other two?
What'd you say? Say that again?
I said, I know you want the expert level pussy chase. That's the first one. What's the other two goals in 2020?
That's funny, man. Yo, first of all, I want to give you, congratulations and salute, for the 1 million, man. First of many, many more, man. For real. And
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I definitely seen doing way more in the future. Definitely, man. I definitely see your growth, man. So I just wanted to salute you. Like you stated, man, I seen it from the beginning, man. Like I think it was Rollo that said it. Same thing like myself. When I first met Afi, long story short, Afi been himself, aka real, ever since I met him, man. One of the realest dudes I met in life. And I met a lot of people in life, man. So it's a gift to meet somebody like Afi, man. Somebody that keeps it real like that. So salute to you, Afi. Appreciate you, even reaching out to me in the beginning so that we can have this friendship, man, this brotherhood. So salute to you, man. And again, salute to everybody on the panel.
Word.
Thank you, man.
Salute.
My
goal?
3 goals for 2022, my G.
3 goals for 2022. Number one, first thing that came to mind is expanding on my international business endeavors. That's number one. Number two, I think I'm gonna have to start on book number 2. You know what I mean? Get that started, maybe get it published. Number 3, I think you asked about the hoes, right? All right, my goals for the hoes. I had a conversation with Alfie about this. My goals for the hoes, I wanna consciously start a lifer rotation. About 3 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start the bench up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start the starting 5 of anything.
Tryouts.
Tryouts, exactly. We're gonna do tryouts for the lifer crew. You know what I mean? Because I'm 40 now. I don't plan on getting married, but I don't mind having a lifer in, South America, the West Indies.
Party club.
So those are my top 3, man. And let me say this: I'm not even at this point in my life. I'm not even like thirsty like that for chicks. You know what I mean? I don't even need like 3, 4, 5 chicks when I go somewhere. I don't need threesomes and all that. I just need when I land. You know what I mean? I got 2 or 3. I don't even need 3, 2 or 3, like I said. That could, make me feel at home. You know what I mean? Make me feel
2 and a pop. 2 and a pop is
2
good.
and a pop, exactly. 2 and a pop, exactly. AB, no.
Yeah.
1950 in the building. 1950, come up, my brother.
Peace 50.
There's a slot right there. For you. Put it in. Please watch and look for it.
Hey, let me chime in real quick on that part, because honestly, women are not a part of any of my goals, and the reason why is because the funny thing is, the less you focus on them and the more you focus on yourself, the more they come. Like honestly, this year has probably been the least I've focused on women in a while, yet I've had some of my best results. You know what I mean? And it's just because I've been the thing that's been the goal. You know what I mean? I just really don't care, and this is just my opinion, but honestly, like, women are one of the most overrated things I was sold. Because once you start really messing with them, you see how overrated it is, and then you're just like, bruh, they're just like huge, big baby liabilities. And it's just
it's crazy.
Let me add something to that. Because I just turned 40 in July, so a lot of times I've said, there's things that I've learned, in my late 30s or even, turning 40 now, that if I were to go back in time and tell my 25-year-old self, I still wouldn't get it. I would have to go through certain experiences in order to truly get the lesson. So I say that to say, when I was 35, 30 years old, I would have never told myself, I would have never thought of, starting a life or crew or anything like that, because I was on that, what Trav talking about. Like, I don't need no chick. Chicks is dumb. Like, I don't disagree with you, but I could also see ahead in the future. And the one thing that one of the biggest lessons that I got from being in my long-term relationship was the fact that I heard someone else say it. I think it might have been 1950 that said in one of his videos, is the fact that, a man doesn't need a woman to be 100%. But when you have that woman, she can actually take you above 100%, whether it be 105%, 110%. But a woman can make you, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like I said, I feel like I'm talking about a unicorn. You know what I mean? When I'm describing the type of chick I'm talking about, you know what I mean? But that's another thing I tell guys is that I don't want you having the mindset that all chicks are, ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Like, because if you have those goggles on, then when you actually do have a chick that's, that's doing what she's supposed to do, you might test her too much, or you may not even believe it. Because I had to realize that about myself. Like, when I first started traveling, starting being around feminine women, that was uncomfortable to me, because I was being from New York. I was like, hold on, she playing a game, man. Like, she got to be fronting. Like, she can't be this, and like, she just met me, or she trying to get my money. I met chicks that didn't ask me for nothing, and that stuff blew my mind. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking, if she's gonna be feminine to me, then she wants something from me. But anyway, I say that to say, being 40, I can see ahead, and I can see that like I said, if I were to land somewhere, I could already call shorty before I get there, like, yo, I need this and this handle. You handle that for me real quick. So by the time I land, I could just, hit the ground running. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a chick that's gonna suck me off and we're gonna be having sex all day. Like, come on, B. Like, I'm past that stage. I don't got time for that, man.
Go ahead. That was the second part I was gonna say too. I was like, now that doesn't mean there aren't ones that are of value. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just talking about in the majority, because I also think with men, there's a lot of males that aren't of value too. But I'm not gay, so I'm not dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just, with that said, it's like everything can change. I'm the common denominator. But one thing that's even shown me, and even with these dating apps, it makes it way easier to replace a woman. All I got to do is travel around a little bit on the dating app. I get like 5 matches a day. So it's like I just can sift through that, and not to mention people I can cold approach and stuff in person. So it's like I'm really not worried about that. But this money and opportunity ain't like that.
Right.
I remember telling Afi and RPC, when you hit 40, shit was gonna change.
Yes, sir.
The whole outlook was gonna change.
Yep.
Like, I don't mean it as bad as it come off, but I don't care about bitches. It's like I've been getting them for so goddamn long. It's like breathing.
It's okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay to be without females, because like I've been telling you guys since I've been around, man, you got to learn about you first. If you don't know about yourself, man, dealing with females, you're not really gonna get the best experience that you could get if you don't know who you are first.
Right.
That's the fact.
Yo, Afi, I gotta go. Everybody, it was nice meeting everybody on the panel. Happy holidays. Yo, Afi, congratulations. I'll talk to you guys later, all right?
I'm at peace.
All right, much blessings. Be easy out there.
LDA wanted to say something. Go ahead, LDA.
It's funny because we're talking on, it's interesting when you look at the conversation, we're talking on 3 different stages of men's lives. And I think that's good that's represented here, because I'm about to be 50 in less than 3 months.
Let's go.
So when you look at it, I'm at a different evolution than when I was at 40. I'm at a different evolution than when I was 35, when I was 30. And you gotta, like Top just said, you gotta recognize where you are at your age and be okay with it. I don't expect nobody to be at the level of game that I am at 50, that they were at 35. We have to learn to appreciate what level we're at this point. At 50, I got a whole different outlook than I had at 40. 40, I done did everything that was walking. 50, I got a whole different outlook on what I want to do because of where I'm at. And there's nothing wrong with it. We have to celebrate where we are at this particular time junction in our lives. If we do not, we're going to miss out on prime opportunities, prime experiences, and prime information that brings transformation into some other people's lives.
That is so awesome, man, because I always say that on my channel too, on my show. I said, I'm not going to hold it against you if you change your mind, because we always say that.
RSB for the super chat too, bro. I appreciate you.
Happy holidays, RSB. Yeah, I always encourage people. I always say this to my guys, people that listen, I'm not going to hold it against you if you change your mind. Men change their minds. That's part of evolving. That's part of evolution. LDA said it, man. He about to be 50. God bless you, bro. I'm 47. I'm gonna be 48 in April. That's right there. At the end of the day, it doesn't right now. It's just priorities change, and they should. Priorities should change. The more you know, the more things should change around you. What you held valuable at 30, 24, 25 shouldn't be the same things you hold valuable at 40, 45, 47, 48. So at the end of the day, just like how my audience and how I continue to grow, I want the people who rock with me to grow too, so they can encourage me to talk about other things. So women are beautiful, women are essential and all of that shit. But at the end of the day, if you don't know yourself, you won't know how essential she can be in your life. You're just gonna be looking at her because she's essential, but you're not using her to your advantage or getting the most out of her because you don't know yourself.
Hey, that's facts. A lot of people, a lot of cats, man, they want to get all this pussy and shit. They don't even know themselves. That's like one of the main things you gotta do is know who you are, to know where you're going. And then, like, if you want submission out of a woman or everything, you gotta understand, regardless if you want a girlfriend or a rotation, if you want submission, it's like your purpose is like it's like a map. So she needs to see the map. If you don't show her a map, then she don't know where you going, and if you don't know where you going, she don't know where she going. So then that means she's not participating and cooperating, and it's on you.
I got something to say about that map.
You said it right there. Listen to this, Alfie. And you look at the word, break down the word submission. You take sub out, which is the what? Prefix, right? You got English scholars in here. What word do you have left? You have mission. So a lot of times, a lot of guys do not have a mission, but they're looking for a sub to their what? Lack of mission.
That's good. That's a drop. That's a drop.
LJ, let's go.
What happens is, when you learn the English language, men are in a missionless state, but they want every woman around them to be what? Submissive.
To what?
To what?
Nothing.
That's what it goes back to Top. It goes back to Top's. What Top said. What he said. Know yourself. When you know yourself, you have a mission that she can sub to.
Not only that, but when you know and you have an understanding and acceptance of yourself as a man, you go automatically know which women to pick.
Come on.
Yep.
Let's go.
But see, check this out. Check this out, though. A lot of times, too, and a lot of guys won't admit it, but a lot of chicks have literally become subs to their mission, literally the substitute. You're supposed to be the main thing, but she became the substitute. She had to take over your mission.
Damn. There was an empty slot she filled the void.
Word.
That's facts, too.
But Top said something that's real interesting. He said something this. When you know your mission, you pick the right subs, right? Submission to your sub, submitting to your mission. You begin to siphon out who belongs on your mission. As the CEO of your life purpose, you know that this person belongs in human resources, while this one needs to be on the street team. What happens is you have to be strategic at this time. What slot does this woman fit in my life? If she does not, she has to go. That's where a lot of guys get caught up, because they're caught up with the booty and the breast and how good she may suck off, and not looking that she does not fit your mission, and she will cause you to miss your mission if you're not paying attention.
Hey, a lot of dudes, LDA ramen now, no doubt.
I want to say this before we continue.
A lot of dudes.
Let me just say this real quick. If anybody else brings up this topic, like what we're talking about, they copied it from LDA. This is no one has brought this up yet. No one has done this yet, and people be copying stuff we be doing. So if anybody else talks about this topic,
that's a fact.
Nah, no one's brought up this submission.
So many
like LDA. So This is LDA's baby right here. You should do a drop on that.
I bet, hey, RPC can tell you too. I've been trying to put y'all up on words for the longest.
Oh yeah, that's the motto for 2022. Call out the off brands. Got to call out the off brands.
Your mind said he's copying it.
Just to piggyback off what LDA was saying, he's absolutely correct, because if you listen to the three of my goals when I said expanding my international business and starting a roster of lifers, notice what I said. In order for them, to even be on the tryouts, they have to be able to add to me expanding my business, and I'm dead ass with that. Like a chick could be a 9, 10, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm a smash, but long term, if you can't call this person in your language and handle this BI, fuck you here for? You understand? Like I really do feel like, not even feel like, I really know that my time, my energy, and my attention is the most valuable thing that I can give anybody. You know what I mean? So if a woman in a foreign country can't take care of something in her own country, you're no good to me.
That's right. Wait till you get 45, RPC. You're gonna be looking at the bitches like, I can't even fuck you.
yeah, I'm getting close to there. Like, bitch, what you gotta do performance.
I just turned 38. I just turned 38 and I'm already like that.
I just laugh at them. I'm like, man, you out.
I be seeing some attractive females, man, and I stop and talk to them, and 60 seconds in, I already know. Nah, shit, I don't even want to fuck this bitch.
Yo, peep. I was just telling Op the other day, like, I'm starting to get bitches lazy dick, man. Like, I'm not even putting the performance like I used to. I'm just like,
I give them the A1. I give them the A1 the first go round.
Of course, let them know.
That's enough to keep them around.
Yeah. So
just give them that Mike Tyson uppercut. Give them that Mike Tyson uppercut and be done.
Just stuff them, man.
Had a leg shaking, they'd be looking like they'd hit some crack in the bed.
Or bouncing their leg like Thumper and shit.
Hey, you know what I want to do, and I'm gonna say this first here on Alfie. I want to do a drop, and I've been thinking about it yesterday. Mr. Turnout. So Mr. Turnout is the man who turns out the women and they can't stand to be around him.
Wait, say that again. Let me see.
Mr. Turnout.
Damn.
Pay attention. So this is it.
Mr. Like me
Mr. Turnout is the man who turns the woman out in the bedroom and in the bedroom and in the mental, so much so that she's addicted to you, but she knows she can't be near you but so long. So she's turned out. And the reason why I came up with this concept is because of this. I have a lot of women who want to deal with me, but because I turned them out, they don't want to deal with me.
Let's go.
I get it.
So what happens is I got a couple of like, I said, once you come over, I don't want to see your dick. I said, why not? Come on, let's do what we do. No, because if I do, she's going to lose her place of power that she thinks she has. And now she's going to be addicted to me, and she know I'm going to run her like a second string quarterback. She may play and she may not.
Translation LDA. Here's what they would say to you otherwise in plain language. I don't want to lose myself in a man.
I've had a chick look me in my eye after having an orgasm, and she didn't say, but her eyes told me exactly what you just said, TOP. She's like, damn, yo, if you keep going, you're gonna have me fucking mesmerized.
I've had chicks tell me that before.
Don't they always give you warnings though? See, they be giving you warnings, and the cats be so caught up in the ego, they don't even be listening. They know. So y'all get these crazy chicks. Y'all don't remember the first time y'all fucked? They be like, "Ooh, you gonna have me sprung," and you just.
They look over that part. They look over that
part, bro. And
that's why
it's the dominance. It's the dominance energy though that she's fighting. So that's why she hates it. You know, it might be interpreted as being turned out, but actually, more or less, what it is that she just doesn't want to be turned around. Like she's fighting that energy. It's like the inertia fighting the motion. Like she's trying to stop the motion. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and most women, and the ones that I'm thinking about right now, would not come to my house or want me coming to their house because they do not want to be turned out. They do. They've been turned out, but they don't want to continue the cycle of them being what? Of being turned out. It's a whole other dynamic a lot of people don't talk about. So you heard it here. Thank you, Trav. You heard it here first. You hear somebody else talk about it, you didn't know where they got it from.
Yeah, don't play. And if y'all do talk about it, make sure y'all shout out LDA. Don't play.
Word, that's all you got to do.
Just say where you got it from.
That's all.
A lot of off brands out there, man. A lot of off brands out here. You're gonna be seeing a lot of that next year. I hate to say it, you know.
You know what? Let me say that about this. If they take it, guess what? Congratulations. That means I've done my job. There
you go.
Just because what happens is it take away from you creating the next thing when you're worried about what someone else said or particularly took from you. It's going to always be somebody saying something that someone else said. This is history.
That's facts.
It's history.
That's facts.
Get over it.
There's no such thing as an original idea, fellas.
Thank you.
The same idea you got right now. Either somebody having it right now while you having it, or they done had it before you, or will have it after you. So,
facts.
There's a lot too. There's nothing new under the sun, man.
Absolutely. That's what I said too. You know what I mean? There's a lot of the shit. The only thing that's originals are experiences and the delivery, bro. That's it.
Fuck that shit, T.O.P. Fuck that. No. I come up with original shit all the time that ain't nobody said before that I created.
It's genetic. It's definitely genetic.
I create shit that I ain't seen on T-shirts, books, and I ain't heard nobody say. So fuck that.
But you're not the first person to create T-shirts or books. That's what I'm getting.
JW, sign up for the super chat.
Now, your specific Affy T-shirts is unique, but T-shirts themselves are not.
Yeah, what's funny?
Jesus be like, just give it to him, bro. They ain't ready. Tell them something.
I guess that's like saying
if it's not church worthy, I be moving. I'll be like, oh shit. Okay, let me give it to him. Sin's World, much love. Had to get up early to make this bread to get ahead. Thank you for all the insight, perspective. It's been a pleasure to come on the show and a few others to learn from y'all. Appreciate you, brother.
And one other thing is when people lift your shit, man, like LDA say, you know you did your job. You made an impression.
Just watching.
I've been getting copied a lot this past year, man. So I totally have to attest to that myself. I was like, wow, man.
But this is the thing. This is like you just said, when you get copied, you need to say good thank you. I appreciate you. Congratulations. Because now you can go back.
Actually a compliment.
Yes, it's the best compliment in the world. And also, too, what you do is you say, you know what? If they copy that, what did they copy this? You don't get it. Go ahead.
Hey, Ray. I don't know if you remember, Ray, but we had.
I don't like it. Y'all don't be wanting to say. I ain't thanking you. Fuck that shit.
I ain't say thank him in person.
I ain't thankful for cats biting my fucking head off. Fuck that. Hell no.
Hey, me and Ray had this conversation about almost a year ago, and I said to Ray back then, I know motherfuckers gonna bite me. Motherfuckers been biting since the 80s, yo.
Yep.
I mean, back then, if you bit a motherfucker shit, you got caught. You get the beat down.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's a way of life. So
that shit is par for the course, yo.
I know motherfuckers go copy shit that I do because I copy shit that other motherfuckers do. So
I'm gonna tell you a story. Interesting. Michael Jackson and Hall & Oates were having a conversation. And when they were having a conversation, Michael Jackson said, you know, I took that beat from you and made it with Billie Jean. And guess what happened?
He also took the moonwalk. He took the moonwalk from all the dudes in Memphis. That's another story, though.
So my point is, like you said, our originality, the thought may not be original, but our originality can never be duplicated. I can never be AV. I can never be Top. I can never be Alfie. I can never be anyone else, but I can only be uniquely me. That's what makes when I spit or what someone else spit completely different.
Lawrence, you can be a legend in your own mind.
I talked about that. It's funny, you know why? It's funny you said that. I talked about that this week. When you're a legend in your own mind, what happens is that means you're in the place of what being a narcissist, because you have overestimated who you are, or you have more self-concern than you need to be. So you become a legend in your own mind, and no one can tell you anything.
Wait a minute.
That's true.
You say narcissist like that's a bad thing. It just means that I'm really into me.
It's a bad thing when it's a bad thing. Only when you become a bad thing because there's a healthy side of it, and then there's an unhealthy side of it.
Indeed.
Yeah, the root word of narcissist is not caring about nobody else at all. I mean, you don't give a F about nobody.
Well, that's self. So, but when there's a healthy side of it, I love who I am. But on the other side, I also can appreciate the uniqueness that you bring or someone else brings to the game.
Yeah. Right. Hey, LDA, let me chime in real quick because I'm not saying I've been Mr. Turnout in that sense.
Let me read the super chat real quick, and you just go ahead, Bernie, real quick. Shout out to you for the super chat. He says, "A wise man once said, I don't get upset when people take my ideas. I enjoy knowing they don't have creative minds for original concept." Yep, that's
one way of looking at it. Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck who quotes it. I don't like this shit.
Nah, but LDA, what I was gonna say is there is an instance in our chat where I'm not saying Mr. Turnout per se, like how you're saying it, where the woman's like preemptively like, nah, I ain't messing with you because I know it's gonna be too much. But I've had moments where I know women wanted me to turn them out because they asked me to do certain things, like, hey, I want to do this with you. Hey, I want to do that with you. And I remember there was a time in the chat I asked you guys about this. I was like, should I do it? And you guys were like, don't overthink it. What's the problem? I was like, nah, because there isn't a problem, but I'm going to have this chick hella hooked if I do this. That's the reason why. And I've had a stalker before. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Because, the young me would take pride in it because it's like, I got a stalker, or I got her turned out. But nah, not turning out every woman's not a good thing, because if she's stuck on you, bruh, that can create some drama and some messiness. So you could win the battle but lose the war in a sense. So that's a dark side
40.
Hey, Trav, I started slacking on my game once I got set in my mind that I didn't want a family no more, because I used to like wanting kids hella bad. Once I didn't want a family no more, and once I didn't want a typical relationship no more, I fell back on my game. But it's a conscious thing, because it's like, why am I do all my tricks and then I know the result? If I do all of my tricks, all my finesse tricks, the sex shit that I know how to do that I don't do, because I can have sex, I can incorporate toys, but I'd be like, the toys would be too much. I don't even want to do it. Because all she gonna do is get on my nerves and be like, "What are we? When are we gonna?" And then I can't be mad I can't be mad at myself because I'm the one did it. So once I got to that conclusion that I'm not really checking kids in a relationship, I said, "Well, it's just certain shit that I can't do." And it actually be funny when the chicks be dealing with me. I be thinking, "Shit, you don't even really know the whole shit. I can really give you this losing sleep and everything, but I don't want you to be on me like that." Yep. I'm enjoying my space and my peace right now.
And you know what you just said, Afi, which is important. We always talk about discernment. Discernment comes from just experience and trial and error. And what he said was very important. And Top said it too. When you know yourself, you know your abilities. Like a fighter, most fighters don't want to get into beef because they know they'll knock you the F out, may go to jail. So if you know how to take a woman's soul, you know how to turn you want to be Mr. Turnout. Your discernment and your wisdom in the back of your mind says, yo, if I turn this broad out, I got to choose my ego to turn her out and then deal with the aftermath. Her stressing me out. What are we? Want to know what the status is. And you ain't got time for that shit. So this is where you really have to kind of determine what you want to do with the broad shit. You know, if you want to turn up, you turn her out. If not, you're going to kind of intermittently give her something to think about and hang on to. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just put all your cards out on the table, you don't know what's going to happen at the end of that, man. It's going to be a fucking headache. You know what I'm saying? Then, it's going to be draining you.
You know what's interesting with that? What we talk about all the time for women is called accountability.
Right.
Are you accountability for the knowledge that you have and that which you can execute on a particular woman? And you got to realize, are you accountable? Are you going to be responsible when she's knocking on the door at 3:00 in the morning, knowing that you know this information, but you misused it, and now you want to cry and moan and cry on internet, women crazy. When you are the one who
you created that monster.
You created
it. Is. Right. They go that word, accountability.
I'll real quick. He said, I'll be holding back in the spinal form. Yeah. For instance, like eating vagina, right? I haven't ate vagina since 2000 and 14, so it's going on 8 years. But I know if I do it, that they gonna get sprung and they gonna like it. But even though I know if I do it, they gonna like it and love it, I still don't want to do it because I don't want them to like it and love it.
Right.
That's
amongst other reasons.
Affy,
this reminds me of
I just had
reminds
that
me of how
conversation with a young lady, Affy. She asked, "Why you don't eat my pussy? Because if I eat your pussy, bitch, you gonna go crazy."
Yeah. I've been watching porn since I was 14. I know how to do it, but it's just like, why? For what?
Right.
I'm trying to do you a favor.
Word up, yo.
Yeah, if you know how to get
level 7, so I don't want the number 2. I can't afford to have your so at level 10 because I ain't gonna know what to do with it because I don't want to deal with it.
It's like, bitch, you want me to take you to Sector 7? You ain't ready for all that. I got a whole bedroom.
We gonna keep it on 4 stars. I don't want to put it to 3 stars. I don't want
Oh yeah, that's what they be saying too, Affy. That's true. Like for them, if you haven't licked down there, they look at it as 3-star or 4-star. I'm like, well, heck, we just Motel 6 tonight, baby. Sorry. They be getting mad. They're like, oh, I guess we're not compatible sexually. I guess not right now. You ain't lived up to that point.
I done chat chicks ride my face and all that faggot shit back in the day, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen no more. But it's happened before, and I know that it'll have chicks like wanting to marry me and shit. I don't want to.
Hey man, I'm telling you, wait till y'all turn 45, my nigga. The bitch gonna tell you, oh, you don't eat my pussy. I suck your dick. What bitch? Suck it some more. I'm still not eating it.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't want you to ride my face. I don't want them to ride my face, AV, and finger them in their booty at the same time. And then get the toy and shit and put it in their mouth. So they got the toy in their mouth, ride my face.
Browsers. It's a lot going on.
Right now, bro. It's gonna be too much.
Yeah,
and that's another thing, guys. That's another thing too. When you reach a certain age, a woman's gonna try to shame you. They're gonna give you a 3.5, 2.5 star session because you're not doing all the shit that she want you to do to her. But you know, if you do it to her, you're not gonna try to get into that situation. So don't let a woman diss your sex game. If you know what you're doing, you know what you do, when to do it. Just stick with that, bro. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you could do everything to her and she could still wind up being a psycho and just getting on your fucking nerves. Do shit that you want to do when you see it fit. Don't let a broad try to intimidate you or diss your sex game because you're not eating her pussy and all that silly shit.
Here's how you prevent bitches from dissing your sex game. You ready?
Let's go.
Let her know that you go take some pictures. And when she get the ugly face, when you hit that spot, that's when you pop a picture. Like, oh, my shit 3 stars? Look at this picture.
Look at your face, though. Look at your face, though.
Why you look retarded right here?
That's a 3-star face right there.
Yes,
I
remember I was smacking you, reminding you to breathe.
Off of just sex talk and fingering her, bro. She'll think she got met her husband and shit just off my finger and sex talk game only. I won't even gotta put the dick in. Just I talk sex to her so good and use my fingers and shit. That'll be enough. And then we add the sex. That's too much, bro.
Yeah, it's funny because
it's trying to murder bitches or what? What do I try to do?
It's funny because it's funny because if you get so much experience, you can diagnose when a woman hasn't been treated properly or had a good experience with a man yet. Because
that's good.
I was telling you guys in the chat too. There was a girl that I was talking to, and she was telling me that a lot of guys complain that she's not affectionate, but she was affectionate for me right from the gate. And she was like, "Whoa, you're the first guy I've been affectionate with." I got her saying it in a voicemail, but I was like, "But the reason why is because it's 2 things. I understood her psychology, where she came from, because she didn't have a lot of affection in her home, and she never came across a guy that filled her up enough, her cup up enough. I mean, like not fill her up in the bedroom, but and that too, but fill up her soul enough to where she wanted to be affectionate." Because when you give most women enough of what they need, the submissiveness and the feminine qualities come out as a response to that. So I already knew. And she was like, "Whoa, how do you have me like this?" And it's just like, I just told her, I was like, "Look, let's just keep it like this." I'm a little seasoned. Like, I could tell what's going on with you. But it's not even because I wanted just to be the man and be that. Honestly, even if I'm not committed to a woman, I'm not a mean guy. I do generally care to a certain extent for the woman I come across. It's just I come first.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it means.
Let me address Ray real quick. He said, "How about making her earn every yard? Darn it, make her earn." See, I don't even want to do that, bro. The only time I'm gonna open up the fucking box. Shout out to Pinhead Hellraiser. The only time I'm gonna open up that sexual box is two things: either she got $1 million or more first, because that's gonna be worth me doing all of that. Then, if you could push me to 7 figures, then I'll do it. Or I meet a woman who I want to have kids with. Then it's like, well, we produce the whole kid, so I can't just not like if I had a chick and she was my baby mama on purpose, not just because I slipped up and was drunk, but if I met a chick and I was into her, and on purpose, I'd let her ride my face and shit if we creating a fucking person together. But I don't see that.
There are some exceptions.
She can't create a baby when she on your face.
But I'm saying, we could just.
I'm just kidding with you, man.
Look at a little woman.
Well, see, that's the thing for me. Like, usually a chick that's like sexually versed, I usually be the opposite, the total opposite, because she's used to guys doing things like, you know, she wants the whole 9. Well, you give her just barely a 3. Like, you know, like you gotta be like the total opposite. I'm trying to get at your mind. I ain't even trying to like please all the pleasure spots in your body. The mind is first. You know, the heart and the mind. Like she's still virgin there. She's still virgin there. She might not be virgin in other parts, but that mind, she's still virgin.
I like that term right there. I like how you put that.
Most of these chicks be a virgin in their mind. Shout out to April
Yep.
MC.
That's fire right there. That is fire right there.
Happy holidays, April MC. What's up?
Happy holidays, April.
That's because they
bitches cherries. Okay, let's go.
They ain't never really been in submission.
Hey, you know what's up? I was talking to my mama on Christmas, man. I had to laugh at her. She told me she was a virgin. I'm like, no.
Okay, mom. Okay, mom. Okay, Mary. Okay, Mary.
This idea is too much. Now, you ain't no virgin, mama. I love you, but I can't even just listen to you that and be like, all right, mama, I get your point, but you being a little extreme. You are not a virgin, mom. If you ain't had sex in a long time, high five, but you can't.
Right. Affy and Miracle, that nigga just appeared on Earth.
I told you I got it from God. My mom didn't have sex. I was just brought here. I was brought here like the Terminator and shit. Like
Affy spontaneously appeared with a beard.
Hey, salute to you guys. You guys have a Merry Christmas. I'm about to dip.
Likewise, LDA.
Yeah, same here, man.
Had
a long day at work.
Much blessings. Much blessings.
Much blessed to you, LDA. I'm hollering at you.
Yeah. Good night.
You guys want to come up in the chat? The link is in the chat.
Afi, again, one last time, man. Salute to all your endeavors, all your accomplishments, man. I know you got way more than you accomplished this year, man. People don't even know what you got, you know what I'm saying, on the bench right now, ready to come into the game. But again, man, salute to you. Congratulations on the 1 milli. And you know, we're gonna holler with you later, man. AV, you already know Zo.
You already know my G. Merry Christmas, my nigga.
Yeah, same to you, man. Happy holidays, man. Peace to everybody else in the panel, man. TOP. Peace. You know what I mean? Ray, Trav.
All right, much blessings.
All right. Peace. Riley, peace, man.
Yep. I ain't never seen nobody that was a virgin mama before and came here. I'm the one that I told y'all to make it up.
Hey, there's another point I wanted to make too, is that when you have the ability to know how to get a woman lost in the moment, that is something that is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because people will say things and they mean it. But once you've had experience and you know how to get a woman lost in the moment, you know that you could take her to boundaries she said she wouldn't or couldn't do. And the reason why is because she hasn't been opened up and turned on enough to where that would be an option. So yeah, she's not lying to you. She's not lying because she doesn't know how far she'll go because she's never met a man to take her to those limits. So again, like they say in Spider-Man, and they said in the new one, with great power comes great responsibility. You have to know when and how to use it. Just like Oppie said, I'm not going to do what I can do unless in certain situations. You need to know that. because if you get the wrong woman sprung, serious consequences can happen.
Sure.
Facts.
And you know, I will let me add on to that too. That's 100% facts.
What's up, baby?
But also too, I feel like if we have those abilities, you guys work on yourselves, you have those abilities to be Mr. Turnout. I don't think everybody's is worthy of that. You know what I'm saying? It took you a long time to learn how to turn a broad out, how to be to take her soul. So once you vet the broad properly, then that's one of the ways you reward her. You start to, get into this situation where you're turning her out. She can't get it off rip because she got to earn it. Just like she got to earn your time. She got to earn everything else. She got to get turned out by me. So at the end of the day, not only do we know the consequences, we also know the value the power that we have inside of us. So if I'm putting power, I'm inserting my power in abroad, she got to be worth it. You know what I mean? And she got and she got to prove to me that she wants to stick it through without her knowing that I got that power to take her soul. So that's where it's really genuine. Because if you ain't got shit, you banging her out, but you're not banging her out the way you really can. Once you've deemed that she's worthy for that promotion, then you start to bang her out the way you were supposed to. Then that's when you get that life of rotation. That's one right there. Boom. Then you work on the next one.
I have to go to top of the super chat, Sir Ism.
Peace.
What's going on, Uncle Ism? What's your 3 goals for the year? And talk about turning the bitches out.
Let's go.
Ism. Sir
Cyborg.
Ism.
I think
Cyborg.
he's on mic.
It better be Sir Ism. If it's some fucking guy trying to be like him, I'm gonna boot you the fuck off.
Hey. Am I in here?
He is. What's up, Ism?
Talk him up.
What's going on with y'all, family? Oh, y'all talk me up? I didn't even know that. Right on. Appreciate that, man. That I'm loved and supported out here, man. Salute to you, brothers. Salute to the channel. Salute to the panel. Did that rhyme? I don't even try to do it. It just comes natural. This year, I just want to keep growing. Gain a good brotherhood with some brothers that I can rock with. That's solid. See, I keep rhyming. I don't even try to do it. And, clean up my channel, get a little more professional. Maybe even try to write me a book like Affy. Maybe even try to go overseas like Affy, man. Affy doing it, man. So I'm going to do it, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to just do like Puffy did when he followed goddamn Russell Simmons. Affy write a book, I'm going to write a book. Affy get a clothing line, I'm going to get a clothing line, man. That's my big bro, man. So we just over here, man, chilling. 1 milli. Have you ever hit a milli? I know you haven't, nigga. So come over here and listen to Affy Kingdom. Salute, man.
So you niggas that talk shit, I'm gonna just go right to your about section. If it say 970, I'm gonna say you got 30,000 more, bro, for a response.
Understand me?
You gotta get that 30K more, bro, or else I'm not gonna. I don't care if you talk about my mama. You gotta have 1 million at least.
Yeah. Goddamn Topcast, you have me on that Bitcoin, man. I just sent you a Bitcoin, man. I'm sending Bitcoins to players this year.
Oh shit! Let me find out now. You can send bit. Hey, I'm putting you up on game. You can send Bitcoin back and forth through Cash App.
Yeah.
All you YouTubers, you ain't hearing from me, and they might strike my channel down, but fuck them. You come out better getting super chats or PayPals because you get all the money.
Yeah.
And you come out even better getting Bitcoin because you could borrow against Bitcoin the same way you could borrow against your house if you own a house. You know what a homeowner's loan is.
Let's go.
Refinancing your house. So it ain't just about bitches. Shout out to King Dre. I ain't never lost no bitches getting money, but I done lost money trying to get some bitches.
I done lost money and went to jail chasing hoes. I ain't with it.
I ain't never went to jail behind no hoe. No hell to the no.
Shoot, I could talk about the L's. I could talk about I got testimony. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie.
Talk about it.
I've lost 500 over a chick before, man. Long story.
Man, that ain't not zoom you out. 500 ain't shit.
Now I want to give props. I want to give props to Afi though, because in my opinion, Afi, you were the first guy to come on here with super fire game, but not act invincible. You admitted that you learned certain stuff by going through the fire and having to adjust. I want to give you props on that. That's when I knew you were real, because I just noticed a lot of the people on here try to act in the manosphere, try to act like invincible superheroes, and it's like, bro, life don't work like that, bro. And even if you watch, like, even Superman had kryptonite, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just be real about the game. Like, you got to learn in losses too.
Bro, I was taking all the L's.
There's a lot of schemers out there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead and talk about your 500 though. What happened with the 500 though, bro?
Oh, no, I had a chick. I ain't gonna lie. I guess you could call me Mr. Turnout in that situation. But at the time though, you know, she had some baby daddy issues. But we actually we was working on getting some property. We was trying to do some little business and stuff like that. And long story short, I put my end on it, you know, just at least just getting the space. It was just a small little rental space. But kind of find out when we actually literally got in the place, like, she ended up trying to have sympathy for the baby father and try to say, well, he's gonna help me like with the business, like you helped me out getting the space, but I can, you know, if you don't mind, we could actually run the business, like me and the baby father. And I'm just like, whoa, you know, but this was way back in the day though. This is way back in the day type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So business wise, I'd be honest, I'd rather deal with people I don't even know versus people I know. And then, you know, things happen and then you just lose out on a lot of money.
Yeah. And full disclosure, TOP takes losses too, but I just handle my shit differently. So, like, for example, ever since I can remember, since I started liking girls, if I like a girl and she don't like me back, I just turn around and walk the fuck away because I'm just not gonna waste my time. And I'm just an incredibly selfish person with my time like that.
You gotta be, man. Gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with my feelings.
That's a good topic. Let's go. Let's start from AV, Trav, Riley. What's your biggest loss when it comes to dating? I'm gonna say mine first. My biggest loss when it came to dating, my fucking sense and my fucking common sense. That's my biggest loss. Losing my fucking common sense dealing with a woman and just like doing just the caddish shit and being like, all right, whatever, like just losing my fucking mind. So that's mine. Deadly Nail, beam up, bro. Go ahead, AV. What's your loss when it comes to a woman?
What's one of the things that I lost when dealing with a woman?
The biggest one.
The biggest one.
Oh, that's easy. I know that one.
Shit. I guess time. I don't know. You got. What's the biggest one? Shit, man.
If you could take it back off your shit, you could just say take it back.
Yeah, if I could take it back. Oh, okay, boom. I wouldn't tolerate so much from being, you know. Okay, boom. How do I word it? Okay. There were points in my life where I was so guilty. I felt guilty for doing shit. I tolerated other shit I shouldn't have. I should have forgiven myself before I expected the broad to forgive me, because now I know the broad never forgave me. You know what I mean? So I tolerated some bullshit that I shouldn't have because I was guilty. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I would take back. If you ever do something, you should never rely on anyone to forgive you. If you give a sincere apology and you really are sorrowful for what you've done, and that person doesn't forgive you or it's not repairable, you gotta let it go, bro. Because guilt is so heavy that it could really cripple you and prevent you from flourishing in other opportunities and in your life, bro. So that's what I would take back.
Good. Phil said it's sanity. Yeah, I done been there, bro. Bro, hold on real quick. I remember, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I remember I let a woman get under my skin so much. Let me try to say this without getting flagged down. So we got big knives, right? Like a machete. So you picture a machete to somebody's neck, bro. Because I remember a chick I was dealing with.
Here, look.
She disrespected my mama, bro. She disrespected my mama, and I had to.
Whoa, goddamn, AV.
Look, he got it on deck. Yeah, so just imagine.
Yeah, I'm not messing with AV, bro.
Right here. I got one too. You know I'm Haitian. Go ahead.
Because she disrespected my mama, bro. And it's like, no, since you want to disrespect my mama, I gotta make you fear your life. That's just how I was feeling at the time.
Yeah, we got guns and all of that. Yeah, let's go.
Tell you a bitch and that's it. Like, I gotta make you scared for your actual life now, because you can't disrespect my mama, and I'm fucking you. She disrespected my mama. I had to make her fear for her life. So that's mine. Go ahead, Trav.
I would say for me, it would be um, being naive and allowing certain situations to make me lose my time and confidence. And here's what I mean by that. Because I thought I had L's, but when I came to this space and I heard some of the stuff people were going through, I was like, oh, these are the type of L's guys take. I was like, oh, I'm not near that. I thought I was like one of the worst ones. You know what I mean? Because it might be for me, I holler at 10 girls, I get most of them, but one I really like was trying to get, I didn't get. Then I would just think about that one and then like question myself, like, what did I do? Like, I remember one time, and I'm admitting this, I called Afi. I'm like, man, I let Motu down. I was like, there's this one chick I was trying to get at, and I didn't get her. I was like, you know what I mean? But then, like, 2 months later, I got a chick that was like her, but even badder. So I was just like, why did I let that stress me out? You know what I'm saying? I was too concerned with flawless victories, and I would let that bother me. You know what I'm saying? And once I learned, work on yourself and always be sourcing, and they're always replaceable. Sometimes you could lose out on a chick, on a prototype of a chick. Let's say she's light skinned with a big ass or something, and she was like an 8 of that version. She could not like you, and then the 9 of that version shows up a year later and super chooses up on you, and you get what you wanted out of that first one. Now you're not tripping about it anymore. So when I realized that, I was like, I can't be tripping about every little thing, bruh, and allow it to take my time away from bigger opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Riley, you up next. Hey, how you doing, Misha? Merry Christmas.
Misha Matt, Merry Christmas.
Celebrate a million
Happy
views.
holidays,
You
Misha.
can join us if you want to. The link is in the chat. Maybe a few heads above you, Misha. Go ahead, Riley. What's the biggest L you took?
See, mine was, I mean, I got so many L's, I could probably write a book about it. Mine was probably losing my self-esteem back then, just because I didn't know what I know now. And it's just like, it would put me in certain bad moods, and, I'd get stuck in my head so much because I thought, okay, well, if I didn't do this right, this would go wrong. Or if I said this, then I would say that. But it's not what I did that was wrong. It's just how it was received. So I always would think that I was the problem. In reality, it really was always them. So, I can always add on to what everyone else has said, because every time someone said something different before me, I can relate to each one. So that was always my biggest fucking problem. So
I'm interested to hear TOP and their ism. TOP, what's your biggest L when it comes to what he took for a woman?
Well, my biggest L when it come to women, it ain't even really got nothing to do with women. It's got more to do with me, and that is that I'm extremely selfish. I've been that way since I was a kid. I would say that it's got something to do with being an Aries, but I'm not exactly sure. I recall way back in the days when my moms and other people in my family would comment on it. Over the years, I've done better, but I'm still very extremely selfish. And I think because of that, I could have missed out on potentially some good relationships with, what may have turned out to be decent women. Another thing is that I know that I'm narcissistic. I do have control over my ego though, but it took me many, many years to learn how to do it. And because of that, it makes me tap into my selfishness, and I end up spending more of my time with myself, and I've become very, very selfish with my time, and that also has possibly contributed to missing out on decent relationships with decent women.
I got
you. I've probably been my own problem.
But it's very insightful that you're aware of it, and at least when and if you ever decide that you want to venture out and possibly open yourself up to an opportunity with another woman, at least you know how to fix it. A lot of niggas don't know how to fix it. They don't know themselves. So that's why what you just said right there is a clear indicator how much you know yourself. You know what your, I guess, quote unquote faults are and what they've done to you. And you also know what they could possibly do for you if you change it. But that's important, bro. That's important. And I also think too, the fact that you know that you're selfish is an unselfish act, because if you were selfish, if you didn't know that you were selfish and you were with someone, then you would appear to be selfish. But if you know that you're selfish, you know you're going to be by yourself. You're not really harming anyone. So that's important too.
Sir Ism,
Oh, facts.
Sir Ism, what's your biggest L when it comes to dealing with females, bro? Ism.
Yeah, I'm still here, family. Yeah. Well, you know, man, I you know, I'm Sir Ism, man. I'm cold in chili cold blood, man. I ain't had too many losses, you know. Only thing got lost, you know, the batch lost me, man. You know, I'm what you call a empirical, you know, diabolical, commandable, undestructible, perfect nigga. So only thing the batch lost was me.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
It burned me to my motherfucking nigga.
He flipped that shit all the way around, didn't he? Hey,
he flipped it around.
Hit the Cash App and Super Chat. We having this Super Chat Christmas party. You got to, because it cannot be another. It can be a Super Chat party the next time, but it can't be a Christmas Super Chat party till another 365 days. You got to wait a whole year. You got to wait a whole year and shit. Safest way to bet is to look within first. That's facts, E-Love.
Yeah.
What you doing on Christmas? Why don't you come up? You been drinking and smoking or what? Let's hear about it. What's your biggest excuse? Thank you, Golden Chuck. Yeah, biggest excuse. What's your biggest loss when it came to dealing with a man? I want to know what Misha says. Where you catch your biggest L at, on your forehead or what? Nelly Nell, what's yours? What's your biggest L? You let her braid your hair too tight? You wanted to smack her?
Happy be wild.
What the fuck? Why you do Nelly like that? Why did you do Nelly's hair like this? That's what you said?
You gotta change your name to Immaculate Affy in 2022 now.
Some. All right, man. Anybody else got something to touch on?
So let me ask you, because you just got to the club, me, Sir Ism, and AV, we already here. Well, how it feel what's the difference in your 40s compared to your 30s and your 20s?
That's a good one.
Ooh.
What's the difference? You know what? I can't put it on the age. I could just put it on life and things that I've been through, and I'm just really comfortable in my own skin. And I don't want to say I wasn't comfortable in my skin before, but I thought that my skin was wrong. Yeah, I thought my skin was wrong. Yeah, go ahead and ask the question, Iceberg. I thought my skin was wrong, so now I'm comfortable. Now I don't give a fuck about shit. But before, I would have a bigger conscience that I feel I needed to. So, I say my game really changed though. I wouldn't say the age, but my game changed when I was comfortable not having children and not being a father, because that was a thorn in my side. Dating and stuff, I would be like, being a player is cool, but at the end of the day, since my father passed away, I want to be super dad and shit. So I gotta be nice to one of these bitches and commit to them so they can be my girlfriend and then graduate to baby mama. So since that part was eliminated, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's it. That's extremely important. The fact that you finally made that decision, you accepted and got comfortable with that decision, and that kind of helped you eliminate all the other riffraff, and it helped you become faster and more comfortable in your skin. Because, like you said, if you wanted to compensate because your father passed, R.I.P., and you figured you had to be nice to one of these bitches, and none of them were really worth it, and it was like, damn. So it kind of stunted your growth. So now the fact that you kind of know that you don't want that, now you can really create the lifestyle that you want based on the fact that you know you don't want that. That's very important too. Let me piggyback on what you said. Difference in my 30s too, for me as well. Our skin, and we're not talking, for those of you who are watching, we're not talking about race. We're talking about who you are, how you fit in, where you're supposed to fit in. Who are you disappointing? Are you disappointing the women that may potentially have your baby, your mother, your father, whatever? So now, at the end of the day, as you get older, man, it's a very sweet spot. You know, a lot of guys are concerned about OGs and 40s. 40s are really a good time because this is where you really, even if you may not financially be where you want to be, your mindset should be ready to embrace the things that you're gonna need to get to where you want to be. It's a sweet spot, man. You start laughing at bitches, you start giggling at the truth. Nothing really bothers you that's frivolous to the shit that other people that bother the people that are younger than you. So it's an interesting spot. You just got to make sure that you value your peace. You don't let any distractions affect your goals, and really focus on your health, to your mental health and your physical health, so you could really enjoy the life. Because again, fourth quarter games are won in the fourth quarter of your life. You get to your 40s, that's the fourth quarter of your life, man. Whatever you did before that doesn't matter. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. So that's important.
Here go a question right here, and we're gonna go like 2 hours, and then I'm gonna give y'all extra level 10 minutes. So we're gonna go 20 more minutes. So if you guys got questions in chat for all of us, the panel, or if it's just a particular person you may want to hear from because what they say resonated with you, just put the question in the chat and then put the name of the person. But let's start with this first one. Iceberg says, "What trait did you have that you didn't know was irritating, undesirable until you saw it in another person?" That's a good question, bro. Anybody? I got to think about that one.
I got one.
I can answer that right now.
Yeah,
Go ahead, TOP. Go ahead,
I can
TOP.
answer that right now. I'm trying. Hold on. What's not nonchalance? I not nonchalant because I was dealing with a couple females, and it really fucked me up that they was more nonchalant than I was.
Right.
So the fact where I had to let them go, I had to be like, I can't even fuck with you no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I recognize that I've always known that about myself. So to see it in somebody else and then to a greater degree, that shit was almost kind of scary. Like, yo, this bitch care less than I do. There's a problem. Right. I'm in the wrong spot.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side. You know what? For me, sarcasm. Sarcasm. I was naturally sarcastic, and I'm still very sarcastic. But I found that I didn't know, but I found out how much I disliked it, or I kind of empathized how people saw me when I dealt with women who were just as sarcastic, if not more. And like Top, I couldn't deal with it. Luckily for me, I've been able to kind of finesse that and use that as part of my charm and part of my delivery to utilize sarcasm and humor. But when it's redirected to me, I don't like it. Not because I can't handle it, but because they don't use it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do it underhandedly. So like if they'll give you like a backhanded compliment or try to diminish the shit that you do, those are the experiences that I had. So sarcasm was definitely something that I didn't know how irritated I was until somebody tried to put it on me. And because I'm the king of sarcasm, man, I always trump their ass.
I got mine right now. Now that I thought about it, mine is and this is like not through dating. This is just through life. It's just seeing myself and other people. Like, you know, like if you know, it's like I would deal with people, and even still to this day. So I deal with people, and I expect them to respond the way that I do, or to appreciate the way that I do, or to be thoughtful the way that I do, and it's just not. It's toxic for yourself to think that, but just naturally, that's one of my biggest mistakes.
That's a big one, yes.
Yeah, just anything. You can unpack it to just giving somebody some shit, and they'll say thank you, and your mind says, "Well, I would say thank you," and then you get your feelings about it.
That's huge. You know? That is huge. Yes.
Yeah. Who got one? Trav?
Dude, I got one. That would be lack of confidence. Because I'm understanding to a certain extent, but I used to be very unconfident. You know what I'm saying? And but I know why. I mean, I grew up in the burbs when there wasn't that many blacks in the suburbs. We were always token black, and then we're mixed, so some of the blacks didn't like us.
Light skin problems. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
light skin problems.
And then I didn't find, and then all the stuff that's cool now, like tech and all these different things, I was into it before it was cool. So it was like, oh, my identity wasn't normal. So it was like, all right, and that made me unconfident. And it wasn't until high school, college, till I found my real friends that I got confident. So I'm understanding of it, but sometimes when I see people who I can read, they have certain abilities or they could do better, but they're not confident. Sometimes I'm kind of like, bruh, like you got to step that up because you're wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just, and I used to be a little lazy. So when I see people who are lazy and have abilities, like, bruh, you're just wasting your goddamn time. I can't stand seeing that because there's so many people I see or that who I used to be cool with who I might not be cool anymore. And a part of the reason why I'm not cool with them is because they lack work ethic and confidence. And it's like I can't be around that, bro. Like it's toxic.
Right.
Hey, let me get Billy Bell in because I don't know what type of time he on. He might be in the middle of fucking somebody and just pull it out.
Peace, Nelly.
With a bottle of my wet.
Happy
What's
holidays.
going on with y'all? I'm just getting back in, chilling with the family. I had to tap in with the Afi with the 1 million views and counting. Merry Christmas to everybody first and foremost. You know what I mean? What we talking about? Else with women in the bras and all that? What we on?
That's what I want you to do. What's your 3 goals for the 2022? And then answer this question from Iceberg. And T, bro, come join us, bro. So what's your
damn,
2022 and then this question right here from Iceberg.
I don't have 3, but I definitely have 2. Definitely start a business and continue to improve my credit over $10,000. You know what I mean? So
good.
Those are my two goals that I definitely got on deck. I'm actually been brainstorming this whole week. You know what I mean?
Good.
I actually feel like I'm behind already because usually this time of year around, I usually have my goals already intact for the following year. You know what I mean? So yeah, make sure y'all guys that's listening, you should already be thinking, you should already be in the new year as far as mindset and everything else. You know what I mean? You should already be thinking ahead. You know what I mean?
But I will say this, Nelly, don't rush it because then you might overlook something. Let the Most High guide you, but just know that it's important. And when it comes to you, it's gonna come to you. It don't matter if you got, because you could have your goal set out for you right now in 2021, the end of it, and not accomplish it. But you could do that shit in January or whatever, and then accomplish it towards the end of the year. So it ain't where you start, it's where you finish, my nigga. So don't
Absolutely.
sleep.
Matter of fact, I got another one just came to me. Actually continue on my journey as far as building wealth.
Right.
I actually been on that this whole New Year's, trading and investing in the stocks and crypto. Shout out to TOP. You know what I mean? He put me on some game, some few things as far as the crypto and all that. So I'm actually going to continue my journey with that as far as building wealth for the 2022. You know what I mean? So boom, there you have it. My 3 goals right there.
And then lastly, Antique, pull up, bro. What trait did you have that you didn't know was irritating or undesirable until you saw it in another person?
Say that again.
Oh shit. What trait did you have that you didn't know was irritating or undesirable until you seen it in another person?
What trait did you have that you saw in somebody else that annoyed you?
That annoyed me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll have to think about that one, man. That's a good question, man. It's a good thought provoking question, man. I would have to think about that one.
What did he say? He said they say not caring what others think will hold you back. Hey, I disagree before I even finish. Is there ever a time when not caring what others think was to your detriment? If so, how? I'm gonna say I disagree. So anybody got that? Not giving a fuck is making me everything.
I would say it's only detrimental if the people that's actually care for you and you're actually resisting good information that they're trying to tell you or trying to help you improve and going into a better route. You know what I mean? Now, if it's just some bullshit and if it's just hate or some shit like that or unconstructive criticism, then I can see you not giving a fuck what people say. But if it's actually life-changing information that can help you be on a better path, then I think it can actually be detrimental because it can carry I don't want to listen. I'm a hard-headed mindset. You know what I'm saying? And I think over time, it can actually be detrimental to your growth. Because at the end of the day, if you're wise, you're going to actually have an open ear, and you're actually going to listen to people who have good intentions for you to win.
No, Iceberg. I didn't misread the question. I don't care. Like when I say I don't care, that don't mean I don't listen. I'll listen to
Right.
you, but it don't. When I mean I don't care, that means like it means like you know I might have the final decision anyway. That's what it means. So
Right. I know when Nelly gets like that, I know when I say I don't care, and the reason why I might
I
have that
don't mean it like that. I just mean
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what I mean, bro. I mean that I can't be really swayed, is what I'm saying.
Got you.
If you swaying me, I was already kind of walking that way anyway. It's very rare that somebody gonna just sway me, and if I say blue is blue and they tell me it's red, and I'd be like, oh wait, it is red. Like,
Right. I know.
Right.
I know. Like with me, I might say I won't give a fuck because I know I'm actually trying to protect my own energy because I don't want to be stressed with other people's problems because I got my own day-to-day shit that I got to worry about and I got to carry on as a man from day to day. So I'm actually protecting my energy when I say I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And sometimes I might actually do give a fuck, but at that moment I don't give a fuck because now you trying to stress me with the bullshit. You know what I mean? You know, part of my language.
Absolutely. What I will add to that too is that just make sure that if you do add, you ask somebody's their feedback. It's somebody that you trust and somebody that has your best interest at heart.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes when you have a tribe and you have a mentor per se, you don't necessarily want to let them down, but you know that person knows you as well for you to trust them enough to even confide in them. So sometimes, if I confide in somebody that I care about, it's gonna hold more weight versus me going to somebody else random to ask their opinion. But at the end of the day, like Afi said, you're gonna make the final call, the final decision, and somebody that trusts you, that you confide in, knows that. So if you ask me something, you confide in me, I'm gonna give you the best feedback I can give you, but I'm not gonna hold it against you if you don't take my feedback because I respect you enough to know that you're gonna make the final decision, and hopefully you'll make the right decision for you.
Right. I confide in you earlier, and that's just because I trust you and I value your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not one of these motherfuckers who's just gonna confide in people because I want fucking people to hold my hand and shit. Like I gotta value you to even ask you. Right. I'm not just gonna ask people shit just so I can run a fucking poll and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm asking you, that means that I value your shit. And T, what's going on, brother? Merry Christmas.
Salute, Affy. What's good? Salute. What's good?
Good. What's your 3 goals for 22? And then the last question about what we're talking about.
No, I actually just tuned in, so I ain't hear the last question. But as far as the 3 goals, it's pretty much standard. You know what I'm saying? Health, wealth, prosperity. Pretty much keep it basic, but that's what's important to me.
Sure. Well, here go the question. It says, they say caring of what others think will hold you back. Is there ever a time when not caring what others think is to your detriment? If so, how?
For me, caring what others think is pretty. That's gonna hold me back often. Because there's never really been anything that's worth accomplishing that you're not gonna have some naysayers about. Whatever it is that you try to do, there's gonna be somebody that's either gonna tell you that maybe either you can't do it or you shouldn't do it or it's not gonna be a good outcome. But that's what faith is all about. You got to have faith that whatever direction you're moving in is just the right way to go. Regardless of what people tell you.
What's your goals for the hoes 2022? What you got planned? You want girlfriend get a girlfriend cheat on your girlfriend with the rotation?
Go for the hoes. Good one.
Of course, you keep the rotation going. You definitely keep the rotation going. If anything, add to it. Add to it, extend it. It is what it is. But I focus on me, and if anything, the ladies will come. I'm not really worried about all of that.
Absolutely.
See, this is the player channel. Ain't y'all notice? Ain't none of us worried about no hoes, and every other channel, everybody that's all they worry about.
Facts.
Nobody's worrying about it, but everywhere else, everybody's worrying about it, man.
Yeah. I mean, from what I heard and what I seen anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's what the women are going to be attracted to anyway. You know what I'm saying? A man that's about his shit and a man that's about his purpose. So you take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? The money comes, I heard this from a lady the other night, which I've been saying it, but a lady you would never expect to hear it from. She was like, look, you lose you lose money chasing women. You never lose women chasing money.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You know?
Said that earlier.
Hey, can I
But
chime in? Can I
you know
chime in
something
here real quick?
You know something I've been thinking about. Just a second, try is that women don't be attracted to you because of your purpose. They be attracted to you because they know that you focus on something other than them.
Absolutely. Right. Facts.
And they want to know what that is so that they could come compete with that.
Right.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, TOP, because that's kind of leading into what I said, because that's a reason, and we were talking about this in the back chat too. That's a reason why I don't commit to a lot of women. Like, I have a lot of women that are submissive to me and want me to be their man. That's a common thing. The reason why I don't submit to them is because they dealt with so many. A part of the reason is because they've dealt with so many men previously that weren't on their purpose. So my thing is like, I feel like giving them a commitment is simping, because I'm like, you've dealt with all these low caliber men and allowed them to drag you through the mud, not do the right thing, do this, do that. Now I come along and I'm just as excited as they are, but I'm responsible. Now you've leveled up and not earned a guy like me. I almost feel like a downgrade if I hear that you've dealt with all these losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I committing to you? Now, if you've dealt with a bunch of guys who are like me, or they've been doing their thing and hey, y'all just didn't work out for whatever reason, it wasn't too many men, that's different. All right, cool. But bruh, like, you dealing with these super fake ass dudes or these super losers or peon dudes or whatever, but because you were so trying to seek their validation, because we know women be choosing up on the wrong stuff sometimes, or a lot of times, it's like now I'm supposed to be the knight in shining armor that rights their wrongs? Hell nah, bruh. Stay on that energy. I'm not dealing with you on that level. We'll just keep it flingy and casual, and that's it.
Good. Hey, well, you know what? We at that mark, so go ahead and say your last words or your last thoughts and stuff, and we'll pass it around.
All right, I'll just say, hey, Afi, congratulations. You've definitely earned everything that you have, and there's more coming your way. You are the GOAT, in my opinion. Keep it up, bruh. Congrats.
Thank you, brother. All right, let's go with Riley. What's your last words and thoughts or wisdom you want to drop?
For me, first I want to say, Alfie, congratulations on your 1,000,000 views. Salute, brother. If it wasn't for you, honestly, I don't think I'd be here mentally, physically, inside my head. I mean, I wouldn't even be in this chat if it wasn't for you. But let's push to get 2022 popping. Let's make it bright. Let's do this shit, and let's, move forward. Hell yeah.
Good. TOP, what you got?
Salute to you, Afi, for 1 million views. I'm trying to get 1,000 views. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it if you do. Topcast. 2022, it's a new year. Time to get serious about being serious. You ain't gonna get no younger fellas. You get a day older. You get a day older every day. Learn how to discern who to listen to and who not to listen to. It's a lot of bullshit out here.
Absolutely.
Recognize entertainment from the real shit. And you know what I'm saying? Fuck with real people.
That's it.
Yes.
Good. Hey, moderators, put the players' chat names in the chat if y'all can too. Auntie, what you got? What's your last words?
Yo, salute Afi Kingdom, dog. A million views. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure exactly what your plan was for it, but I'm sure it started with a vision and a message.
Bro, it took my ass 3 years because I don't want to make expert level pussy chasing content about how to get bitches off Tinder and how to get asses and how to reattract bitches and get your ex back. If I would have went that route, I would have got it 1-2 years ago. But I took it the long route.
Well, hey, like I said, I know it started with a vision and a message, and you work backwards from there. And, you know what I'm saying, salute to you. And the players need to, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, peep game. You know what I'm saying? Because Afi don't have to share this with you. You know what I'm saying? And the other players on the panel, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to share that with you. But they looking out. You know what I'm saying? They could easily just keep it to themselves and their lives will still be good. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The universe gives you back what you put into it. So salute to you. Congratulations on everything you've done. I know you work hard for it.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Mr. Nelly Nell.
Hey, congrats to the 1 million in views and counting. I done seen this man build his platform from the ground up. The brother
and got deleted.
Absolutely. The brother continues to keep evolving. He continues to lead by example, and I just salute to him because brothers like him and the rest of the brothers in Mo too influence a brother like me. I have no choice but to level up. I have no choice. You know what I mean? I cannot slack around these brothers. These brothers is all smart. They all hustle. They always got something going on. They always evolving. So it's only a must that Nelly Nell follows the same path. And I just want to thank not only Afi but the rest of the brothers, man, for continuing to be a great influence, man. You know what I mean? So salute to Afi. 1 million views is only going up to the top, baby. Don't stop.
I'm gonna tell you, Donovan Sharp know this. If you get your channel deleted, then when they give it back, you can be happy, but they don't. YouTube don't fuck with you no more. They don't give it. They don't open the doors for you. Once you get deleted, you like on something. You can have it, but we ain't fucking with you because you got deleted. So you was a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy. I just gave my shit back and just kept it pushing and didn't let it discourage me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be discouraging when you log on to YouTube and nothing shows up in your YouTube studio. You like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Go follow me on Amazon and check out my books. My brother AV, what you got?
Yo, my G, congratulations to you, man. Well fucking deserved. I appreciate you, man. You already know that. Everybody on this panel, I knew how hard it was for you to cross this milestone. Like I said in the beginning, man, God gives you things when it's on His timetable, not yours.
I should have just got hold on. I should have just did a Fresh and Fit video and got 100,000 reaction. That's what I
Nah. We not wavering. That's what I said earlier too.
100,000 off one video off that.
We not. Yeah, we you know, shout out to them boys and shit. But at the end of the day, you did it your way. And that's why nobody could take that shit away from you. You earned every subscriber and every view, and every person on this panel is a brother to you, bro. And 2022 is gonna look brighter and better. We got our own fucking squad. We coming hard too. Let's go.
Yeah, you already know, bro. Fresh and Fit made like at least 100 channels that came from nowhere, and they didn't make views and shit just off of them talking about them. I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night if my only views was off talking about somebody else, bro. That'd make me sick to my stomach.
That's it.
Let's go. That's just me. I appreciate y'all for being here. Give me a fire sign. Make sure y'all put a 100 in the chat for the algo. I'm gonna leave this one up just because it's good vibes and good energy. I know I say I'm not pull down my live streams, but I'm gonna leave this one up for y'all just because this is like Christmas, like, you know.
Let's go.
Christmas is around only once in a year, so y'all might as well enjoy it. I'm not gonna just keep this for the people behind the paywall. I'm gonna keep it for everybody. Right. So other than that, y'all have a good night. Auntie gonna have a purge party afterwards. Y'all slide through to which channel?
I am gonna do something.
I was peeping your shit from the clouds, man. That boy days, man. I can't. His energy too much for me, bro. I can't go back and forth with cats, bro. That don't listen.
I remember that. It's all good. You know, you was welcome, but that's it. That's over now. So it's time to get back to business. You know what's up.
Good, man. Well, Merry Christmas, y'all. Maybe we'll do
Peace,
another
brothers.
New Year's Eve coming into New Year's because I'm not going to no fucking clubs wasting my money paying $250 just to go with some punk ass bitches, bro. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, let me know. We do another stream next week on New Year's Day.
I ain't been to the club since T.I. came out, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I might fall up in the lounge with the older ladies, but the club with niggas on the dance floor. Nigga,
no.
I don't even want to be around niggas like that, nigga.
Facts.
I'm on my Cat Williams.
Most dudes only.
Shit,
most dudes only
want
go
something
to the
to
club
eat,
that day.
something to smoke, something to roll to smoke, something to sip on, and something to fill on.
That's it.
Most dudes only go to the club at that time because they hope to get lucky. That's why. That's the reason why they pay all that. So
and
there's no reason for you to do that.
To my other cast that showed up, make sure y'all subscribe to Ray Ism. Make sure y'all subscribe to LDA, Lawrence D. Adams. Make sure y'all subscribe to Sir Ism. Make sure y'all subscribe to who else is on here? Command Your
RPC.
Bernie EC. And then y'all catch the playback and y'all see the rest of the fucking guys.
Leave a comment. Peace.
Peace. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.